Let's make sure the audio is perfect. You are in for Ene. Good evening. How are you? Wisdom. Toby Royce. Luminate. I'd like to assure you all that tonight you are in for a transformational weekend. Munira, good evening. When I say transformational weekend, I mean transformational weekend. There are many people who are joining us tonight, and BFS, good evening. BFS, sorry. Thank you guys. Double tap the screen, share the video. American Bully, thank you. There are a lot of people who are joining us tonight, and this is their first time attending any of my masterclass. Their first time participating in my masterclass. This is the reason I wanted to make sure that the Sunday event begins with introductory sessions. Rookie, good evening. Abayomi, good evening. Okay. Oh, that's all. Guys, hold on, please. We need to, yeah. Yes. If this is your first time joining my, Folukemi, good evening. Joining my masterclass. If this is your first time joining my masterclass, type in the comment section. If this is your first time, Princess Remy, good evening. Joining my masterclass, type in the comment section. This is not just a, what do I call it now? It's not just a, is reaching there? It's not just a TikTok live session. It is a masterclass. Yeah, good. It's a masterclass, right? So it promises to be expository. It promises to, yeah, fantastic. Crown Queen said this is our first class. John Doe, Claude said it's his first masterclass. If this is your first masterclass, if this is your first time participating in my masterclass, type in the comment section. There are a lot of people here who they've been part of almost all the master classes that we have had. I'm going to be bringing some of them up tonight. Wisdom, thank you. And they are going to share with us what they have learned so far. There are people right now in the community who they are no longer students, they are now teachers, because there are many people who are already doing these things and sharing this knowledge on a practical level with members of their own family. Dotun Grand Rising. And this is the goal for me, to ensure that people would not just be listeners and audience, that they will also become custodians of this knowledge. And then they can go ahead and use it, not just for their own benefit, but for the benefit of other people around them, their family members, their friends, their partners, their colleagues. Queen Saf, good evening. But it must begin with you. Good evening, everyone. It must begin with you mastering this knowledge and using it for yourself and seeing the benefits and proofs in your own life. Imari Otto, good evening. So we begin the transformational weekend tonight, and it is going to end on Sunday at the physical venue, Holmes Arts. Good evening. So today is Thursday, 8 p.m. is virtual session. Tomorrow, Friday, 8 p.m., virtual session. Saturday, 8 p.m., virtual session. And then Sunday, 1 p.m., we're going to have the grand finale, which is going to start at 1 p.m. at Novar Central, Wuse Zone 5, Abuja. Novar Central, Wuse Zone 5, Abuja. That's why we're going to have the grand finale, which is the 369 free manifestation and business numerology masterclass. B2K, good evening. Now, today we are going to focus on personal numerology. If you are here and you know your 5 most important numbers, type in the comment section, yes, I know my 5 most important numbers. If you are watching right now, wherever you are watching from, in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, Prince Will, good evening. And you can boastfully and confidently say that you know all your 5 most important numbers. Type in the comment section and say, yes, I know them. Say, yes, I know them. Type in the comment section. We have had these free master classes repeatedly. This is like, if I'm not mistaken, this can be like the 20th edition. 4 million edition. This is the So there are a lot of people who I'm going to bring up tonight who I want them to just come and share with you the impact of numbers, how this knowledge has benefited them, what it means to them, and how it has benefited them. I hope Charles is online. I hope Luminate is online. If Madam Grace is online, I know Ruki is here. A lot of other people that are here. So let's bring Luminate up first. Luminate, I want you to come and share. By now, you know your 5 most important numbers, and it has become the tools that you have been using to navigate your life path. Currently, we are teaching the pinnacle cycle of life in the Manifest Growth community. But I know that you already know your 5 most important numbers and their influence in your life. You also know your universal numerology charts and their influence on the universe. So Luminate, send the request and I'll bring you up. You're going to be the first person to speak with the audience tonight, because the goal is that the student must become the teacher. The student must become the teacher. So Luminate, you're going to be the first person. Let me stretch a bit to Luminate. I've sent you a request. Yes, the student must become the teacher. Now, Luminate, accept what you have learned and then teach us for like 5 to 10 minutes. What are your 5 most important numbers, their influence and impact in your life? Go ahead, Luminate.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank
Can
you
you
for
hear
having
me?
me, sir.
Thank you for
Yeah, I
having me,
can
sir.
hear you, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Okay, sir. So you
Okay, sir.
you said I should explain 5 most important
5 most
numbers.
important numbers.
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay, so
in numerology, in our personal
in our
numerology,
personal
that is
numerology,
the numerology
that
that
is
deals
the
with
numerology
us
that deals with
personally as a
us
human
personally
being,
as a human being.
we have 5
We
most
have 5
important
most
numbers,
important numbers,
and those numbers,
those
they are the one that um, explains and
explains
determines
and
core aspect of
determines
our
core
life.
aspect of our life.
Many
Go ahead.
people
Is it
might
better now?
be
Can you
having
guys hear him
issues.
now? Is it because of you?
Yeah, I can
Because
hear,
of this?
I can hear feedback. I can hear my voice. I don't know what's going on.
They said they can't hear him.
No, sir.
Okay,
Can you hear
fine.
me now,
Can
sir?
you hear him now? Luminate, go ahead. Can you
Okay,
hear
sir.
Luminate now? Yeah, it's better now. Yeah, please. Go ahead, please.
Okay,
Go ahead. They can
so
hear you now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so many people are having issues. Many people are having misplaced priorities because they don't know their five unique numbers, and these numbers are the core. They are the core elements that determines the reasons of their existence. So the first one is your day of birth number, and your day of birth number is what determines your karmic depth. Everybody Everybody that came to this world picked the day they will be born. They were the one that chose the day they will be born. And that day is very, very important. Most people are going to various places looking for the will of God for their life. Meanwhile, the will of God for their life is in just the five core numbers of their life. So the day of birth number is the one that determines your karmic depth. Your life path number is what determines your life purpose, what you were sent here to do, what's your quota of contribution to humanity. So that's what your life path number is. Your destiny expression number, your destiny or expression number is the number that explains how you would go about your life path or your life purpose, because it is through your destiny or expression number that um you express your life path. So usually destiny number is best used to determine one's career, because your destiny number is what shows the hidden talents and skills that you have. And the destiny number is gotten by the addition of all the names together. All the names together, because each alphabet carries an energy, and that energy vibrates a number. So when you add up all the numbers together, they'll give you a particular number. So that's what determines your destiny number. Then we move to the soul urge number. This is one that I really, really love, because your soul urge number is what determines what your soul longs for. Many people don't know what their soul longs for. When you know what your soul longs for, there'll be many answers to the questions that one might be asking that you don't know. For instance, now, while growing up, I was somebody that was always here and there. I don't like staying in one place, and that was because my soul watch number was 5, number for freedom and liberation. So growing up, people like something, like family members be like, something is wrong with this boy. He's not always in one place. He just if you put him here, he's already there. Meanwhile, that was just me, and it was not a problem. So the moment I realized that, okay, 5 is here um to temper down the other number that I have, which is 4, which is for rigidity. I now understood that this thing it was not a curse, but it was actually a blessing. Then we have the destiny number. I mean, the personality number. The personality number is what explains your personality. When people look at you, what they perceive about you at first glance, the first impression you give people when they meet you, that's your personality number. So that's basically what the 5 unique codes are about. And honestly speaking, until I until I came across numerology, I didn't know what my purpose was on earth per se. I knew I was here to do something special, but I did not know. I was always asking for, just permit me to say, Holy Spirit, what is mine? And I did man. But when I understood the my 5 unique codes, and he explained in-depth things about me, I was like, wow, I know what I'm here to do. I know what I'm here to do. I'm here to restore balance and give my own quota of balance to humanity. And that's what our 5 unique codes, that's what they let us know. So that's what I can see basically on
That's
our
awesome.
5 unique codes.
That's
Okay, I think
awesome.
somebody's asking for life parts here.
Thank you so much. You have spoken about that. Your life path is your purpose number. He has spoken about that. I'm going to bring
Yes.
up Luminate. Thank you so
Yes.
much for that. Yeah, thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much, Luminate, for that. You can go down now. Vintex, over to you.
Thank you,
I
sir.
want Vintex to also come tell us so far what is the impact of numerology on you. Vintex, over to you. Let me accept Vintex, guys. I'm going to be standing up and okay, we have Rookie. Okay, let's have Rookie before we have Vintex. The impact of numerology, what you can say about each of your five most important numbers, and esotericism. What is the impact of this knowledge in your life? Rookie, go ahead, please.
Yes, I just want to add one more thing to what Luminate says. Your three birth code number as well. That is also important. But learning all these number, what it does to you, it gives you a deeper understanding of who you are individually. It also gives you a deeper understanding of the steps that you need to take in life. And it also sets you on a journey of self discovery and self healing. So ever since I take your class, I personally, when I used to hear they say, "Oh, you need to do shadow work, you need to do shadow work," I never understand the concept of shadow work. I never understand numerology the way that you have taught it so excellent, and so that the mere man at the bottom can understand how to use these numbers, how to use their name, to help to activate things in their life like healing and self discovery. And it is a journey continuous for me. And I'm loving and learning and healing as I go along. And I really appreciate it. I know you've got a lot of people to go, so I just do it a bit short.
Thank you so much, Rookie. Thank
Can
you
you
so
hear
much.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Rookie. Thank you so much for that.
Okay.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
cheers.
Thank you. So let's have Vintex. Vintex, if you are here, I can't see you, Vintex. Have you sent a request? Okay, let's have BFS. There are a lot of other people in the community who are just trying to hide. They don't want to come up and
Grand Rising, sir.
have who wants to speak. Okay, Vintex.
Grand Rising, sir. Grand Rising house.
Go ahead, please. We can hear you. Go ahead.
I just want to add a little to what you have said. Very clear. I'd just like to add some spices to it. According to the five code numbers, which are
Your
your day of
audio is a bit faded. Your audio. BFS. Are you using an earpiece?
no. I'm speaking for.
Your audio is a bit faded. So we can barely hear you.
How about now?
It's better now. Go ahead, please.
Okay. According to what BFA Luminate has said, your day of birth number, your life path, destiny expression number, pursuit urge, or I'll call it desire number, and
Vintex, can
past.
you mute your mic? Vintex, mute your
Ashu?
mic when it's time for you to speak.
Okay.
So BFS.
And then the personality number. So what I would just like to add on everything I said, your day of birth actually says who you are at the potential level in this
BFS.
life.
They are saying the sound is bad. Maybe you should go down. Come up again. Go down and resend your request.
Okay.
Disconnect and then reconnect. Let's have Vintex. Vintex, go ahead, please.
Okay, can you hear me very clearly?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear Vintex?
Can everybody hear me?
I'm sure
Okay.
this one is a three. So if we give him one now you speak.
Daddy,
Go
good
ahead.
evening. Good evening. Wow. Numerology, esotericism, exotericism. Wow. Three things, symbolism. Numerology, I actually have a longer journey to, I can say maybe as far back as my university days, year one. I first started with learning all the astrology signs because I wanted to try, I had a desire to be able to read people because in life, the truth is that why you need numerology and astrology, things like this too. When you understand people better, you are better at making money because you don't speak money on the ground. Money is not on the sand. Money is in the pockets of people. You make money through a form of relationship. Either we are friends and you give me money, or you're my mom and I'm your child, and because of that, that love makes you to feel like you want to give me money because I'm your child, or you're my boyfriend, girlfriend, you want to give me money or business. So understanding human beings is essential to survive on earth. It's like a purpose we came here to do. Like boss always teaches about showmanship and relationship. So it's very integral. So I had that desire already. I already had that consciousness that even if you were to be a good marketer, if you want to meet up with people and talk well with them, you need to be able to know people. It's very important. That's a very important thing about numerology. Very important. But I tried it then, and I feel I got scared because of hellfire, the fear of church and hellfire, and you're going to know something demonic, and I left it. But my life didn't get better. It was still up and down. And no matter how many motivational talks you hear, it can't relate to you. They're all telling you stand up, get up every morning and go and do this, get up every morning and work hard. But your own nature, you don't like getting up this way. You like getting up this other way. You will always have that confusion. Before you know, you feel get depressed and feel you don't belong. And before you know, people get into what they call that depression, into existential crisis. It's all these are the lack that we have. If numerology were taught to us, things like this were taught from when we were small, our lives are better because the impact of numerology, I started learning it on my own, but I was still not very good. Then I met Boss because Boss stands as the symbol for us, even in Africa, because it helped to help us to link it personally to Africa, to someone that I know that, okay, he's from our country, he's from Nigeria, he's from my roots. Other people outside the country, they were telling us $1,000 and whatever. So from there I linked up because I was so glad he came into my frequencies due to the knowledge of numerology. We teach you about frequencies and vibrations. He came to my frequency, then he has been able to teach me, and it has been able to help me to know how the year will be. Every situation that happens, even the bad ones and the good ones, numerology can help you to read it. Whereby if you can read angel numbers 111, 222, 333, 444, when some things happen at that moment, you just think, why, as I see the agent number, what was I thinking of? What just happened in this problem? What just happened now? Okay, this month, am I anything? Why is this? Why am I having this amount of problems? Why are doors opening this way? Why am I having this energy? You're not able to understand those uneasy feelings that you used to have in your body that before you used to just cancel and shut down because of the normal school system teaches you to shut down a lot of your senses and only use your logic and don't use your intuition. That's why it teaches you to always use facts, not forgetting that intuition is the main infinite intelligence. Intuition is what is connected to the Holy Spirit. So it normally helps us to short. It only just talks on that logic path. It could never teach it deep in this spiritual way that numerology has been able to teach it. Then that makes you to understand yourself in detail, every part of yourself that you always wondered why you have that issue. Okay, I'm a 3, he said. Now you see why I can talk very much. I'm an 8 as a day of birth number. That means my nature, by my potential, is always to, I need to be a master first, so struggle to master it. When I master something, I can talk on it very well, but there has to be a struggle. I start to understand why I have excesses. So those imbalances of being very broke and not being too rich and being very broke, it's always have those issues. I started to understand that. I started to understand how people see me outside for my personality number. People always see me as someone unique that has always want to stand out in a different way, very dominating energy. I started to understand how I can use it into marketing. I know how to portray myself in the energy to face it. I saw myself 626 birthday, month of birth 6, date of birth 26. That is too feminine energy. Cancerian is a feminine month. Energy of the 6 is the mother energy. Cancerian is the mother of all astrology science. Now, with this knowledge now, already now, I know that I have a lot of feminine energy. So I know dressing in these certain ways and why I like this kind of things that looks fine on me is because it favors me. You won't get this type of knowledge without numerology. Now, when you now laugh at me on the road that why are you on this? Why are you using earrings or clippers on your ear? Why is your lip? Why are you looking very fine like this? Look like Tom get boy very fine. I will laugh because I have a knowledge. I won't be. Your projections towards me won't work. You tend to understand situations. You're on your one circle, your power circles. You can use it to think deep. You start to know why your feelings are this way, this period. You can use it to ask questions. You get to meditate. It takes you to a different level. It unlocks your mind. It helps you to free you. Esoteric knowledge frees you from fear. Fear is the key that locks the secret. The key code in this universe is fear. That's what people don't know. Fear is the key code. 666, that is a Illuminati energy, for example, is actually the energy of creation. So they always put fear in the key code of every important thing. Fear has been put as a key code. So once that fear has been broken out, that Africans, we are looking for heaven, while Europeans are coming to Africa every day to enjoy African land. So why are we so scared of this hellfire? Why these ones are selling their churches in UK? They are selling their churches in UK. People that gave us are selling their churches. And we are having, with all the church and everything, the richest pastors, we are not where we are. And I'm still scared of heaven and hellfire while I'm living in hell on earth. Once that fear left, esotericism gives you that freedom to question every single thing. It actually breaks you from the depression because it's not even motivational coach that is for you. We all with Mr. Femi are on the same frequency. That's why when you relate to him, he talks to you and you relate and be like, so how is it that as if you're talking to me? So how do you just know this about me? Because of esotericism has helped us to connect on that frequency to be in alignment. Now you're no longer feeling left out again. It helps you to find your tribe. There are deep parts of esotericism. Like Boss said, I'm a tree. I can keep talking. But you see, a tree, we can keep talking. It's creativity. I know that about myself now. Before I'll be like, am I talking too much? Why am I talking too much? You say I talk too much. Let me stop talking. I am depressed. And you're killing the gift you brought to earth because every of your number code, your superior self is infinitely intelligent. So the day you were born and everything, he pre-planned it. When you're aware that you planned yourself here, you're not sure that, okay, with my numerology and everything and the name I plan myself means I know exactly what I want. So this situation I'm here, I understand everything from a higher perspective. So that I know what I'm doing. So let me follow up with the plans. The reason why we put it, numerology, palmistry, and every esoteric knowledge are cool. It's like when you want to enter exam hall, and you know you're not allowed to carry your book, and you forget what you need to pass the exam. Because when we come into this our body, we forget more than 95% of our memory and our abilities. So we can't even remember our past lives. So we come handicapped. So we are doing expo, writing on our palm, keeping it in quotes of when we come on earth in our bed. So we can remember, okay, expression. I came towards the expression area. I came towards here because this body does not help us to remember our previous 10 lives yet. The technology is not yet given to us. Numerology is wonderful. I think I can end it up here because if there's more, numerology can make you understand all your friends. You start to understand the people that you connect with. You can start understanding, okay, I've been having this pattern of girls or this pattern of guys in my life. Why am I calling? You start to see the similarities in the numbers and now understand. You see your the karmic depth you set personally to your soul. Your soul will tell you something. Your soul urge at personally, and this is what we want to enjoy by ourselves. Our purpose for our fulfillment is our expression, is our It's our life path too, but our urge, this is what we want to do. Our karmic urge. You start to understand those, you start to see the reasons why some of your relationship with some girls, why they are, you start to see patterns of their numbers and say, okay, this type of people that I work with better. It straightens your life. Imagine knowing dates that favor you to open businesses. You can get all that from numerology. Dates that imagine when you are sure that before you start a business, you know that this date is like I changed the number in my house because there was too much struggle energy. I changed it to a 6 energy because my family has mom and dad are there, small children are there. So I had to change it from the 4 too much structure because my mom and dad are old. They don't have too much structure again. They can't be doing too many sweeping and structure. So I have to give it a peaceful energy of 6 in the house. These are things that numerology gives you. Esotericism gives you all these advantages. The outside person will be judging, but those are judges. That's why God always says, then Jesus will tell people, don't judge. Because they will never understand it from the exoteric dimension. Because they don't know it. When you are initiated, when you've known, when you've learned, you can't unknow it. That is what they call to be truly born again, is that you're born into a new consciousness that you look back at your old self and you're like, I was this, but now I am this. That is a real born again. It's a rebirth of your consciousness.
Wow.
Wow. I think I've said enough.
Thank you so much. You never cease to amaze me. Charles never ceased to amaze me. Thank you so much. It is the perfect definition of a 3. Perfect definition of a 3. Even I see these things in my life every day. He mentioned numbers and relationship, and someone I met through someone else in the community. So this person is this person's sister, and she said, we arranged something like an appointment, and usually I don't just go to people, right? Except I'm going for, private session and all that. But I was just, this person, I just connect with this person. So when I figured out their first 3 numbers, I saw one number that is compatible with my numbers. But when I finally met them and we did like almost a whole chart of their numerology, I figured that we both have a lot of similar numbers. So I was like, no wonder. See, let me tell you, Nikola Tesla said, if you want to know the secret of the universe, think in energy, think in vibration, and think in frequency. Do you know that is the key to understanding God? That is the key to understanding the universe. That is the summary of esotericism. The moment you begin to see everything from the perspective of energy field, that everything is an energy field. Every human being you meet are energy fields. Every object, animate and inanimate, they are energy fields. The moment you start seeing it like that, it's the game changer. Everything changes. So when you meet a person, you are actually transacting from your energy field with another energy field. And that's it. You are distributing, investing, or exchanging energy with another energy field. That's what you're doing. And the moment you begin from that foundation, then you understand that as an energy field, you are vibrating. Right? You are vibrating. Now, the truth of the matter is, I'm going to say a lot of things tonight that even people who have, wait, we're going to answer all the questions. Just stay with me, please. People who have been part of all the master classes, they are going to start understanding things from a different dimension, because revelation is not just progressive, but the reason why it is called spirit is because there are no boundaries, there are no limitations. When they say the flow of the spirit, it means there are no boundaries and no limitations. So what that means is, I can say something right now, But there are other layers and dimensions to what I have said. So this is why we keep exploring the infiniteness of the creator of the multiverse. We don't stop at just believing. So there are some things I'm going to say tonight, even to those people who have been part of all the master classes, that are going to sound like this is another layer to this. This is a new dimension to this. Because the spirit is a progressive force. The spirit is always progressing. The spirit is always progressing. Now, let me start by saying this. You know what is best for you. You are meant to know what is best for you. I posted a video this morning. I said, I was taking a walk and I just got that download. I am meant to know what is best for me. You are meant to know what is best for you. But we have been raised with the idea, with the subliminal programming, that you don't know what is best for you. You cannot make a quality choice or decision on your own because you are nothing without this and that. You are useless without this and that. I always tell people about the God I serve is not an insecure, toxic, misogynistic man. That's not the God I serve. The God I serve is okay with me claiming credits for some of the events in my life. That's the God I serve. He's okay with that. He's not insecure. Because what the God I serve has done is that the God I serve has made, and when I say serve, I'm not talking about a slave-master relationship. Serve in that sense is expression. I am expressing the force, the life of the Creator. I am a microcosm of the divine spark. So the God that I partner with doesn't feel any type of way when I take credit for some of the happenings in my life, because if I have to take responsibility for the mistakes, then I can also take credit for the good things happening in my life. The misconception of God is the reason why many Africans are where they are. And they want to remain stuck there. That's the misconception of divinity. If you can scale through and break free from the negative conception of the divine force, of divinity, you have solved over 50% of your problems in life. That's what you have done. Your relationship with the divine, your approach to the divine, your definition, your meaning of divinity, and how you integrate yourself in that macroscopic dimension is going to reflect in your life either as blessings or as misery. Either as blessings or as misery. You know what is best for you. You heard Charles. Charles is working on something huge right now. I'm part of it, so I can tell you for a fact. Because now he has been able to concentrate his energy resource. A lot of people, the reason you thought you were mad until you started opening up to this knowledge was because they told you that you were a mad person. Because you were showing some unique energy expression that the people around you did not understand. Because they all function from the limited information that is available to them, either in a book or what somebody said in the 5th century, and to them that is the absolute truth about divinity. And you can never discover yourself more than how much you know about divinity, because there is so much to God to know. And the more of divinity you explore, the more of yourself you know. If your approach to exploring divinity is limited, there are some books you can't read. There are some things you can't question. The same thing begins to reflect in your own life. Limitations begins to reflect. You will be governed by your shadow, and your darkness will rule your life. Because you can't even integrate Embrace that darkness to understand it, because you have been told that there are boundaries and limits to knowing who God is. That's why there are limits to knowing who you are. I heard a very inspirational story yesterday. The lady told me that her daughter came to the house one day, and then she drew something. And they asked her, what is the story behind what you have drawn? Matter of fact, the teacher in her school, her daughter's school, said, this is a masterpiece. This is a 10-year-old girl that drew this art. And her father asked her, what is the story behind this art? What is the story behind it? And this 10-year-old girl said this. She said, these are people with so many talents, but they don't know how to use it. That's what she said. These are some people with so many talents. A 10-year-old girl explaining the story behind her artwork to her father. These are people with talent, many people with talent, but they don't know how to use it. That's what a 10-year-old said. The interpretation and story behind the artwork that she drew. And when she told me that story, I was really, really touched, because I have seen people, I know people right now who are multi-talented, but they are miserable. You know why? They can't express it. They are wallowing in the prison of limitation and boundaries. They can't explore the universe, because everything they want to know about God, right, is dependent on what somebody told them. So they can't go beyond that limit, because if they do, then they are going into demonic things. Especially if it is the African cosmology, they are going into evil things. Because every of their exploration and pursuit of divinity must be through a particular formula that someone else gave them. That's what it is. And that's what this guy said. And that's why a lot of people, the biggest problem we have in life is expression. People can't express their talents. They can't express their gifts because there are too many limitations. They are in a cage of dogmas and doctrines. The selfish reward of heaven and the ignorant fear of hell. So they are more focused on the afterlife than in this life. When they push and they fail, then someone tells them, don't worry, if you're not making it in this life, when you die, you get your reward in heaven. And they settle there. They are comfortable in that misery because someone has told them that according to what somebody said about God and heaven in the 5th century, this is where you are meant to be. And they stop there. It is easier to believe than to think. We are a creation of thoughts. You are meant to be thinking. You are meant to think exponentially. You are meant to think limitless thoughts process. That's what you are meant to. You are meant to keep thinking. You keep thinking. You keep breaking the boundaries that have been set before you when it comes to divinity. Because the more of God you know, the more of yourself you discover. Right? You know what is best for you. But you cannot function at that realm if you don't embrace esoteric knowledge. You know what is best for you, but you cannot function at that level if you don't embrace everything they told you is evil. You need to go and explore those things. Everything they told you is a no-go area. You need to go and explore those things because the power is in the conspiracy theories. The moment I hear that something is a conspiracy theory, I develop more passion and interest in it. I want to go and study it. Because the power is not in the cliche, the mainstream news, the mainstream science. No, the power is in those things that sound like a conspiracy theory. Because it is a conspiracy against the metrics. And they have labeled it conspiracy because they don't want you to delve into it. Because if you do, let me tell you something, guys. The world, people want you to find the light. They want you to find God. They want you to become something, but they don't want you to find that light within you. They don't want you to find God within you. Right? They want you to find it in something outside you. You must be a goopy. That is the only way they can be comfortable hanging around you. The moment you start questioning the very essence of their faith, then there is a problem. And this is why religious, see, I'm telling you something tonight. I have told some of my friends who are scholars in different religions, I've told them, it is impossible for me to accept that religion and tolerance can go hand in hand. It is impossible. Organized religion and tolerance, they can never go hand in hand. It is impossible, because you must first believe that your religion is superior to the other person's religion. You must believe that if the other person doesn't accept your religion, they are going to hell, they are condemned. There is no tolerance in condemnation. There is no tolerance in condemnation. You must understand these things from a logical, practical perspective, so that when you are practicing religion, you know the significance and the purpose of religion. It is a tool to be used. It is not something that is meant to be using you. Because spirituality existed before religion. Spirituality existed before religion. Religion came into being when people started having mystery schools, and some other people left the mystery schools to start their own cult. Mystery schools, mystery school is the mother of all the occults that you see. And an average religion is also a cult. It's also spirituality provides tolerance. Spirituality accommodates tolerance, because there are no boundaries. There are no limitations. Bonjour. When it comes to spirituality, there are no boundaries, no limitations. You keep studying. You keep breaking boundaries. You keep exploring. We are here to explore. And that's why many times I will talk about a particular topic, and then the next time I'm talking about it is another dimension, because I keep studying. I keep exploring, because my desire is to know, not to believe. The world wants you to believe so you can stop thinking. And the moment you believe, you have become a slave and a puppet of organized religion, a puppet of the mainstream media, a puppet of the political elites. That's what you have become. You know what's best for you. But for you to function at this realm, you must connect to source. And source is inside you. So the first thing I'd like to tell you tonight is numerology is a tool to be used. What makes it more effective than other tools is because it is something that connects with what you have inside you. You know, they say numbers don't lie. You are your numbers, and your numbers are you. Numbers don't lie. Someone type that in the comment section. Numbers don't lie. You are your numbers, and your number is you. Numbers don't lie. You are your numbers, and your numbers are you, or is you, however you want to say. That's why numerology is more effective, but it is still a tool that you are meant to use. It is not something you are meant to believe. It is something you are meant to know and explore and milk it to the point where it becomes a sword and a weapon that you use to defeat opposition, and it becomes an instrument that you use to navigate your life path. We are dealing with pinnacle cycle right now in the manifest growth community, and I tell you, I am in my third pinnacle, and the number, based on the number, I knew that I was going to experience a sudden change in this pinnacle. I knew I was going to experience a sudden change in this pinnacle. And I experienced a lot of them. And so the sudden change I was meant to experience, some of them were directly linked to my emotions. So I was meant to prepare and build myself emotionally. So when my father started falling sick and having an attack, I knew that you are the one that wants to give emotional breakdown, because you are about to go. So people wonder, how were you able to manage your father's passing like that? Yes, as a son, it pained me. I was hurt. You know, when your parent leaves, when they pass, you won't see them again forever and ever. Something changes in you. But I was able to manage that emotionally because I was prepared for it. Based on my pinnacle, I knew, right? I knew that that was going to happen. I knew. So what numerology does for you is that it helps you to take advantage of the tools that you need to navigate your life path. Nobody can manage your destiny and your life better than you. Nobody can manage your life and your destiny better than you. Nobody can manage your life and your destiny better than you. My father was 89 years old, so it was time. He has lived long enough. So don't start any, something here. Let's focus on what we are doing, please. I'm not cut out for this kind of conversation. So let's make sure that I don't want distraction in the comment section. If you're going to distract, I'll tell them to block you. All right. So you know what is best for you. You know what is best for you. The problem is that you're not connected to source. And source is not external to you. Source is inside you. Right? Source is inside you. Source is in you. You are ambassador of the divine spark. That's what you are. You are a microcosm of the macrocosmic universe. You know what is best for you. And numerology is one of the esoteric knowledge that helps you. It helps you to become the captain of your ship. It helps you to become the creator of your manifested realities. But you know that spirituality is work. You see that now? Spirituality is work. So a lot of people don't want to put in the work. They want to believe an already thought out idea, an existing idea. An idea already thought out by someone else. Oh, let me just believe what this person said, and I don't have to question it. All right, I don't have to question it. Let me just believe what this particular person said. Are you an admin on my page? I need to make you an admin of it because there are distractions I don't want. Yeah. There are people I know that they want to have a conversation with you based on knowledge, but I know people who just, So numerology is that tool that you use to navigate your life path. It is that tool that you use to navigate your life path. So today, let's focus on personal numerology. Personal numerology. There are many people here who have attended these classes and they can even tell you what is numerology. So I want somebody from the Manifest World community. I'll bring you up, please. What is numerology? I want me and the members of MGC to teach tonight. What is numerology? If someone asks you right now, there are already people here who are already doing this thing for their family members. They are calculating and doing charts for their family members. What is numerology? Someone send a request and I'll bring you up. What is numerology? What is numerology? What is numerology? Okay, let me just define that because of time. Numerology is the mystical exploration. The mystical, please listen. The mystical exploration. Now, spirituality came before religion, please. The world, every cultural system, they were powered by their indigenous spirituality system before religion, before organized religion surfaced. Every cultural systems, cultural groups, they were powered by their spirituality systems, right? And the evolution from spirituality to religion happened through mystery schools, right? So what happened was they noticed that you have a special gift. Oh, they need to teach you something. This is the birth of esotericism, where they must have seen something in you. You have a gift to share with the world, and then they bring you into that mystery school. Right. The Chaldean priests, remember the Chaldean priests? When they bring you into that mystery school and they begin to teach you the different dimensions and laws of the universe. Now, from that mystery school, a lot of people graduated and left, and they begin to develop their own insight from what they have learned. And then the spread of religion started. So you had groups of people. You had groups of people who started, promoting ideas based on what they learned in the mystery school. Right? Some of them misinterpreted. Some, anything that human beings are involved in, it comes with flaws. Right? Narcissistic, influence. Control. I want to be the one in charge. I want to be the one in control. This is why you see, the moment a person starts telling you, my ministry, something has changed in them. It's no longer about people, it's now about them. The moment you hear my ministry, something has changed in them. The moment a person incorporates anything they are doing that has to do with God, just know that it has become a business, and that's it. Because spirituality is not business. Right? The moment you incorporate in the sense that you register it as a, in CAC, and then before you know it, as a humanitarian organization, but it is your name that is on the paper, and then you are promising them something free, that God will give them something free, or you are milking them, you are milking their pockets. That's not spirituality. That's not it. That's not spirituality. That is, you are in business, and there's nothing wrong with that, please. There's nothing wrong with that. You can make that, you are teaching people, and this is going to cost you this is going to cost you this, but don't tell people it is free, whereas you have milk. Let me tell you something. The reason why when people tell me, oh, I don't have anything, but I just want to get your book, I tell them, go and get something and buy the book. You know why? The same person that is telling me they don't have anything to pay for my book, they will go to their church or mosque on Friday and empty their pockets. So the same way you empty your pocket for them, me, I am telling you that this one is not free. This part is not free. This one we are doing today is free. There are some that are not free. You have to pay for it. Because you may say you don't have money to pay for it, but I know you will go and pay for something else and empty your pockets. For those who are milking you. And this was the birth of religion. This was the birth of organized religion, and it began to grow from one to another. And guess what? People started creating their own cults. So everybody now had the liberty. Everyone started having the liberty to create their own cult. Right? To create their own cult. So everyone is now claiming superiority. Hinduism is the oldest religion in the world. Or one of, as far as we know right now, even though it's not the oldest, but as far as we know now, the oldest in the world. But there are people, and they have their own interpretation of divinity, right? But there are religions that came after Hinduism telling you that Hinduism's interpretation of divinity is wrong. It is their own that is right. So every organized religion is seeking some form of superiority. That's it. We are the only way to God. Any other way leads you to hellfire. Spirituality does not threaten people. Esotericism does not threaten people. It does not coerce you. It doesn't force you. It gives you the audacity. It permits you to engage the divine audacity in you to think and question things, not to believe and accept. You don't just believe and accept, you question things. You process things. So if it doesn't all go well with what is inside you, you keep processing it. You don't dismiss it. You keep thinking about it and you keep processing it. I've had people who identify with what I'm doing, and they were like, yeah, I really want to do this. There's a lady that said she really wants to do it. I really want to open up to this knowledge. And then she brought her sister. And her sister called her to one corner and said, this thing is evil. If you don't want to go to hell, stop watching this guy. And she became afraid, and then she stopped. Right, because that is where some people are. That's where they are. Anything that does not appeal to their religious sentiments is evil. Anything that does not, they don't make any effort to research, to think, to explore, to be open-minded. And you know what? This is why Africa is backward. Africa is backward because we have been stripped of our divine capacity and ability to explore the infiniteness of the universe. Our ancestors were not believers, they were knowers. And this was why they were able to invent a lot of things. Our ancestors were inventors. It is only a person with an open mind that can invent. If you are closed-minded, you can't invent anything. The reason many people are demonizing their ancestors because they stopped where their ancestors stopped. Our ancestors were the originators and the inventors of many of the advanced technologies you are seeing right now. There are books and documents to prove that. But we stopped where they stopped. The colonialists came and hijacked those knowledge, those science, those technology. They took it and they advanced it. We stopped where they stopped, and they sold the idea to us that our ancestors are evil. But there's an awakening. People are beginning to rise up. I need to lay this foundation so you can know what you are getting yourself involved in. So that you can know if tomorrow you will not attend. But I know you will attend. Because there is an awakening at the moment. People are waking up. The consciousness of the Christ consciousness has been activated. We are in the Psychozoic age of human understanding, the Aquarius age of knowledge. The questions that people are asking right now, they couldn't ask them 10 years ago, 20 years ago. They were afraid. They were afraid to ask them. The questions that teenagers are asking right now, our fathers and mothers could not ask those questions. And that is the proof that we are in the age of Aquarius. You will see a 19-year-old challenge you and ask you a question about God, and they will not accept whatever you say. If they don't understand what you are saying, they won't accept it. Because let me tell you one of the problems that I personally have with religion. Religion claims that it has the answers to every question and the solution to every problem, and it's a lie. It doesn't. There are many questions that religion cannot answer. There are many problems religion cannot solve. There are many people who are depressed. They have told you that the moment you accept a religion, your depression will go, but you are still depressed because religion cannot solve that problem for you. Religion can't answer those questions for you, but religion will never tell you that it cannot solve that problem or answer those questions, because it is the game of superiority. If we admit that somehow we are not perfect, the other religion will think that we are inferior to them. Spirituality gets to a point where you admit that you don't know, but now you want to know. And guess what? This is where religion pushes you to believe, because it is the game of believing. The moment you believe, you start assuming that you know, but you don't know. The people who come to argue on this kind of forum are people who they think they know just because they believe. But they don't know. They don't know, but they think they know. They have not explored, they have not discovered any knowledge by themselves. Everything they know right now about God, about who they are, about the universe, is something that was passed on to them by someone else. They have not grown in the school of knowledge and the spirit. They are living on someone else's already thought out idea, already thought out information about God. If there is something that you must search for yourself, it is the study of divinity and God. You must know it for yourself. You must know it for yourself. You must explore it for yourself, because it is going to determine how far you go in life. Your perception of divinity, your perception of God determines how far you go in life. So if your perception of God is based on limitations and boundaries, your life is going to be full of limitations and boundaries. I've seen people, a lot of people who there is a problem, but they don't understand that spiritually there are many solutions to one problem. But because they have been raised with limitations and boundaries, mental laziness, they can't think. So the moment they apply one solution to the problem, there's no solution. They step back, they give up. But there are many solutions to one problem. But they were raised with mindsets of limitation. If something is not going on well, I tried once. We're trying to set up an account on Telegram. And we tried and tried. And there was an assumption that Telegram is not good to Nigerians. They were blocking Nigerians. And I said, no, let me try other means. See, let me tell you, when you are in the realm of esotericism, if you are truly a spiritual person, you will not apply one solution to one problem. There are several solutions, but you have to be connected to the source, because the source is limitless, right? There are no boundaries. The source is limitless. The source it has to do with an explorational system where you keep exploring. If this solution does not work, there's another one. There's another one that works. There's another one that works. And I tried what works, and it worked. And we got back on Telegram. Numerology. Now let's go to it. This foundation is very necessary, so you can know what you are getting yourself involved in. So that you're not like, is this a cause? Is this? No, it is spirituality. And spirituality does not have a label or a tag. Divinity does not carry any label or any tag. Religion is struggling with admitting this universal truth. Divinity is neither Christian nor Muslim nor Buddhist nor Hindu nor Sufi nor Shiite nor Pentecostal nor Protestant. Divinity is divinity. That's it. And divinity relates with every race and people through the lens of their indigenous system of relating with divinity. Nobody can rise to the pinnacle of their authenticity if they dismiss their indigenous system. If they dismiss Africa, Nigeria will keep remaining at the rock bottom. If each of the different groups keep dismissing and relegating their indigenous spirituality system. I started studying the Igbo cosmology. I started studying the Igbo cosmology, and every time I study it, I look at the Igbo people around me like, how can you have this kind of powerful, one of the most powerful spirituality system is the Igbo cosmology. You have this and you are chasing clouds. You are chasing clouds. And you have this because they have told you that divinity carries a religious label. But divinity doesn't carry any religious label. Divinity is multiversatile in nature. There are different channels and routes to divinity. So what you are meant to do as a spiritual person is to be, live, and let other people be and live. And you see the other guy that I blocked him now, he came here Jesus is the way. Did I say Jesus is not the way? Because they always feel insecure, threatened when they hear something that challenges the very foundation of their dogma. They always feel threatened. No allowance for thinking, critical thinking, no allowance for discussion. No, you can't discuss, you can't think, you can't question. You must just accept it. Their love is like the love of a toxic, insecure man that must force himself on a woman. I love you and you must accept it. If you don't accept it, you are going to be condemned. If you accept it, I will take care of you. That's not love, that's harassment. Spirituality does not harass you. Spirituality knows that you are a human becoming. You are a human that is becoming. Guys. So spirituality gives you that opportunity, that space to evolve, to grow into the most authentic version of yourself, to grow into who you are meant to be, to become your real self. Because the journey of life is to become who you are. Every day you are not becoming something else. The growth, the disappointment that you go through, the heartbreak is pushing you to becoming who you are. To becoming who you are. But you cannot do that until you connect to the source. You must connect to the source. You must connect to the source. Now, one of the ways to do that is through numerology. Numerology is the mystical exploration of the profound meanings encoded within numbers. It is mystical. Profound meanings encoded within numbers and their corresponding impact in the macrocosmic and the microcosmic universe. The universe is in you, right? Numerology is the mystical exploration of the profound meanings encoded within numbers and their corresponding impact in the macrocosmic and microcosmic universes. So the macrocosmic universe is the universal numerology, everything you're seeing outside you. The microcosm universe is you inside you. So you and the source, you are one. You are the channel through which the divine force wants to express itself. So like I said, the biggest problem many people are facing in life is the problem of expression. They just don't know how to express because they have been raised with limitations and boundaries in their head and their consciousness. It is the mystical exploration of the profound meanings. Numbers are not just figures, guys. Come on, man. No, why do you think a 5? Why do you think a 5? See a 5. Why do you think a 5 is so adventurous and can take risk? And life will deal with them so bad and they will still be standing. Because a 5 can carry any number on its head. See a 5. It has a helipad, right? And then there is an anchor that holds it. A 3 cannot do that because it is not straight. Right? This is why a 3 must learn the art of concentration of energy. Numbers are not just figures. Why do you think a 6 will nurture the people around them? Most of the 6, what happens to them later on in life is that the only thing they have is family because they have made compromises because of their family. So later on in their 4th pinnacle or their 3rd pinnacle, they have nothing apart from family because they have nurtured and nurtured and nurtured without balance. They've given so much of themselves to other people that the only thing they have left are the people they have given so much of themselves to. And God help them if those people are ungrateful. They will leave them lonely. Look at a 1. Why do you think a 1 is so strong and confident? Do you look at the shape? Numbers are not just figures. Numbers are not just figures. Numbers have esoteric meanings. And you must explore those meanings. You must explore those meanings, those profound meanings that are encoded within those numbers. You must explore them. Because it is in the exploration of these numbers that you are able to know their impact in the macrocosmic universe and in your own universe, right? You must know this, guys. You must know this. You must know this. Now, someone said I should explain this. You have heard that statement that the universe is in you, right? I have said this before, that the shape of the universe is 5 points, okay? 5 points. And as a human being, you are also 5 points, right? One head, okay, 2 hands. So what this means is that the macrocosmic universe, when you hear the concept of God, divinity, heaven, all those kind of terminologies, is referring to it in two ways. The law of duality. Everything has an equal opposite. Right? So it means that there is one that is external to you. You are a consciousness. There is the collective universal consciousness. Everything you are saying, other people, I'm saying Igbo, I'm saying Ima, I'm saying they also exist. The universal egg system. There is a universal egg theory. I am not the only thing or life that exists. Other lives exist. So consciousness helps me to relate with them. So everything I'm seeing outside me, they are at the macrocosmic level. The more gigantic, bigger external dimension of things. Right? But there is also the micro level. So I am a micro of the macro. So what I am meant to focus on are the activities going on at the micro level. I love what Jim Rohn said. Jim Rohn said, you are not broke because of the economy. You are broke because of your philosophy. And that's a simple explanation for the macrocosmic universe and the microcosmic universe when it comes to your financial life, when it comes to your money life. No matter how terrible the government is, there are very poor countries right now where you have rich people. Go to Bangladesh, there are rich people in Bangladesh. Because they have dealt with their consciousness at the microcosmic level. When spiritual laws are understood, material things will obey. Right? So material things are at the macrocosmic universe. Macrocosmic universe. Right? So when you understand yourself at this dimension, there is no way this dimension will not answer to you. You are not broke because of the economy. You are broke because of your philosophy. It means that you are not broke because of what is happening in Nigeria. People find it very hard to accept this truth. You are broke because of what is going on in your microcosmic universe. You have not found the light within you. Thank you, Nick Fisher. When spiritual laws are understood, material things will obey. So you have not tapped into the light within you in your universe, your own university. You don't understand your inner technology, how it operates. So you don't oil it, you don't service it. You're just living your life to chance. So you expect the macrocosmic universe, the government, the earth, people, organizations, contract, business to favor you. And then you are depending on some type of, when God says it's your turn, it's your turn. You have left your life to chance because you don't understand the operations of your microcosmic universe. The kingdom, I cannot overemphasize this, The kingdom of heaven is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. You look at yourself like you are insignificant. As you walk on the streets, it is the kingdom that is walking on the streets. It is the representative and the ambassador of the macrocosmic divine spark that is walking on the streets. So when you understand this, you walk tall, right? You are never intimidated by anybody. Never intimidated by anybody. I went for an event one day. Were you there? And then there was a man that thought that he could intimidate me. And I said something, and he said, I am a PhD holder. There's another woman here. This lady is a PhD holder. We have to say, just because you are a PhD holder does not mean that you're going to impose your religious idea on me and I will listen to you. Because I understand that I am a carrier of the universe. The universe is in me. Until you deal with your microcosmic, people are finding it very hard to deal with this dimension. And that's why this dimension is not favoring them. A new president will come and my life will change. No. You must first arrange and rearrange yourself here. Rearrange your philosophy. You are not broke because of the economy. You are broke because of your philosophy. You still don't understand yourself at a dimension, so you don't understand how to command abundance. You don't understand how to command abundance. You are entertaining limitations in your life and boundaries because they have told you there are limits to how far you can go about knowing yourself and knowing God. The universe is in you. And one of the ways to know this is to know your numbers. That's it. It's to know your numbers. And you know the beauty of numbers. Numerology is in every African cosmology system. It is in the Yoruba spirituality system, the Igbo, name them, the Bantu, the Congolese, the whatever. Numerology is in their spirituality system. Everything you see that they are using to power the world right now, many of them were hijacked from Africa. Come on, man. So those of you who are still demonizing your ancestors, one of the things you have to repent this night. You have to repent. When I hear Africans demonize their ancestors, I just look at them like this is just not just an ignorant person, but someone who is lost. Because you cannot cut yourself off from your roots. You can't cut yourself off from your roots. There are people right now who everything they want to do in their life is to sound like a European, do like Europeans. They have identity crisis because they hate who they are. They don't like who they are as an African. They don't like it. They don't like it. They are trying to twist their tongue. If you were born there, fine, you know. You obviously have to speak like the place where you were born. But if you're not born there, you are in Nigeria, you never travel anywhere, pretending you want to sound like an Igbo person. No. Discover your identity, that you're not just a number. You are, the universe is inside you. The universe is inside you. The universe is inside you. Numerology is the mystical study of numbers and their significance. Now, let's go straight to something very important. Let's start with your important numbers. But before we go there, let me explain something. I always make sure I explain this before I go into your 5 most important numbers, because there are many people right now who don't have consciousness. They don't even know what consciousness is. They don't know what consciousness is. Now, if you want to understand the universe, think in energy, right? In vibration and in frequency, because everything is alive, vibrating in frequency. Nothing is dead in this quantum field. Everything is vibrating. Even a dead dog is vibrating in frequency. Everything is alive. Everything is alive. There is no such thing as a non-living thing. This is why you can literally, this is why sometimes be very careful how you refer to miracles as fake. Please, I'm very careful about referring to miracles as fake because I understand spirituality. I know that a lot of people, you are trying to get back at religion because religion has dealt with you. So you condemn everything religion. No, don't do that. See, I don't criticize miracles because I understand that it is possible for you to speak to your car and it works. I hope you know that. See, based on energy, vibration, frequency, it's possible for you to speak to your car and it works. There are people with telekinesis gift and they can move objects with their mind without touching it physically. Do you know those people exist? There is a school currently in the UK called, I can't remember the name of this word, where they teach children how to use their mind to move things without touching it. How to use their mind to see things without opening their eyes. Because everything in this quantum field is alive. You know why? They are energy fields vibrating in frequency. Your car is intelligence. So what I'm saying here is everything have intelligence. Your phone has it. Even if your phone dies and is no longer working, it has its intelligence. It is an energy field vibrating a frequency. So the difference between me and you is the frequency I am vibrating. The difference between a dead dog and a living dog is the frequency they are vibrating. The difference between Davido's music and Whiskey music is that they vibrate different frequencies. So people can relate with Davido differently than they relate with Whiskey. And they think it is a matter of this one is better than this one. It is a matter of frequency. It is a matter of frequency. Now, when we want to delve into this realm, we must understand it from the level of consciousness. We're having a conference in August called International Conscious Conference. The deity of consciousness in Yoruba cosmology is Obatala. And I am a son of Obatala. So you go check yourself out. Ask yourself, where are you? Where do you hail from? Which of the pantheons are you meant to partner with? Because the results you command in your life is dependent on your partnership with your Orisha. There is a spirit you are meant to partner with. Your partnership with that spirit determines how far you go in life. So sitting down and crying waiting for Holy Spirit to tell you what to do, you are going to wait tired. Because there are people who have depended on Holy Spirit to marry and their marriage has failed now. There is a spirit, when you were born, there is a spirit that was assigned to partner with you. Your chi in Igbo, that's what it's called in Igbo. Your spirit double, your God agent. It is your agent in this stock market of life that is meant to ensure that your life prospers, that is meant to go ahead of you, to make crooked places straight and break mountains and scale you up in your field of study, in your relationship, in society. That is the spirit. I am the son of Obatala. Obatala is my partner. We walk together. It's the deity of consciousness. That's what it is. Enlightenment of the mind. Enlightenment of the mind. My people die because they lack knowledge. Because they are chasing shadows. And I'm not saying don't accept, don't practice religion. I'm saying that anything you are doing that you have used, you have elevated it above your indigenous, original system that your ancestors were into, you are just wasting your time. The Igbos call it your chi, that's what they call it, your spirit double. A lot of you, you are lonely in life. You are shouting every morning, praying. You are still alone in life because your spirit double is passive. You have never worked with your spirit double. You have never worked with your God agent. So it has gone into a state of passiveness. So he's just looking at you. This one, I'm here to work with this one. He doesn't want to work with me. No problem. Keep chasing your clouds. Energy. When you understand energy from this perspective, you start seeing life from totally different perspective. Thank you so much. Show me what? Energy. Everything is an energy field. Everything is an energy field. When my father passed and I, went to the house of once, I spent 1 hour with his corpse in the room because I know that he was still, as much as he did not, he was no longer existing in this dimension of life. And I understand that death is not the end of life. It is the beginning of life in another dimension. So I just told them, lock the door, leave me and him in the room. I just sat down with him for about an hour. And I was just touching his body. And I was just speaking to him. Religion won't teach you that. It's evil. That one is demonic. And I started telling him there were a lot of things that when you were here, you did not do for me and my siblings. There were some errors and mistakes that you made. I'm sure in the dimension you are now, you're already seeing your mistakes. Correct them. You are my latest ancestor now. So I'm happy that now I have a latest ancestor. Anybody that is trying to do any harm to me, take care of them. Because even for every protection you refuse to give me when you were here, it is time for you to give me now. I spoke to his corpse. Religion will not tell you this. It is inspiration that will tell you this. Many of you will go there now. You won't even go near the corpse. Because they told you that don't go near the corpse, so it's evil, it's dirty, it's this. Sat down there with him, touched his body, spoke to him, sent him on errand. In the dimension you are now, you are already seeing all the mistakes that you made. Because that's the way it works. Your life will flash back when you leave this realm. And you will see all the mistakes and you want to quickly correct them. So correct them now. The places when you were here, you're meant to defend me. You didn't defend me. Defend me now. Defend my siblings now. Because we are here to bury you and we are spending money. So defend us before evil uncles and evil people that you exposed us to. I spoke to his body because guess what? I understand that even though he no longer exists in this dimension, he exists in another dimension. And there are portals, and there's a way to access portals. Right? Because it's an energy field. Come on now. And he is vibrating a frequency. That's what it is. So the difference between you and the other person is the frequency they are vibrating. The difference between you and the other person is the frequency, is not the color of their skin. It's the frequency. And how do you vibrate the right frequency? It begins with knowledge. The Trinitarian system of learning. Knowledge, understanding. Exactly. He moved to another vibrational level. That's it. Souls don't die. Matter can never be created or destroyed. They can only transfigure from one dimension to another. Right? Energy. When you understand energy, then you are now intentional about energetic alignment. Because I have seen a lot of life part 8 who are the brokest of the brokest. Because listen, a life part 8 who is not given to, is not intentional about creative endeavors for monetization. They are going to be frustrated. This one is not, and until you know this, you will not energetically align. A life part 8 who every morning What they are listening to is embelembe. Oh, no, no, no. Every morning, what they're listening to, how the news, how some people were coming from Niger State and their boss fell down and everybody were unalived, is going to be broke. You cannot be energetically aligned. So one of the things that this session does for you is that it opens you up to energetic alignment. You cannot be performing below your potential. It is anti-nature to perform below your potential. It is anti-God. See, people talk about sin. The real sin is to be performing below your potential. The real sin is to be working against your life path. The real sin is to be an imposter in life. Imposter, that's what the real sin is. You are now breaking the law, right? You are breaking the law and you're going to pay the price because you were sent here for a purpose. But because you have refused to open up to knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, you begin to live below your level, below your potential. Thank you so much, guys, for telling them to click. You begin to live below your potential. That's what begins to happen to you. There are so many testimonies. But one of the things that we don't want to do is we don't want to build a monument around what we are doing, because Africans are quick to start saying something as this is the next idol now. This is the next temple now that we must go to. No. That's why we don't share testimonies. We don't tell people, come and talk about what happened to you. But it is working. I can tell you for a fact. When something is working, you can see that it is working. So it is even working for marriages. Right? Many people have called me and they said, since I started this journey, me and my wife used to be at loggerheads. But I just noticed that I don't know where this peace started coming from. So it is working. It is working. Financially, it is working. Health-wise, it is working. Relationship-wise, it is working. People are manifesting. It is working because now they understand that you are the captain of your ship. You heard the way Charles spoke. He spoke confidently. He didn't speak like he needs me for anything. He spoke confidently, like he can stand on his own and create his own manifested realities, and that is the goal. But you must understand energetic alignment, because aligning energetically, thank you, Paul. Aligning energetically is a personal responsibility. Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can do it for you. Spirituality is work, and you are meant to be religious about your spirituality. Now, when there is energetic alignment, when there is consciousness, you understand energy and then you gain consciousness. When there is consciousness, there is energetic alignment. What is consciousness? Consciousness is the sensitivity and the awareness of the event and pattern in you and outside you. So you understand and you know what is going on. You are aware of everything happening. You hear people say, I don't know what is going on, because you don't know what is going on in you. So you can't know what is going on outside you. So you must first know what is going on in you before you can know what is going on outside you. Consciousness is the sensitivity to the events and the patterns in you and outside you. Nothing happens outside me that I'm not aware of. Sound, fragrance, events, patterns. No, I'm going to know, because consciousness is active. When there is consciousness, you're going to have energetic alignment. I'm ready to make sure I teach you tonight for as long as possible, if you are ready to stay. Consciousness. When there is consciousness, there is energetic alignment. Consciousness will always birth energetic alignment. So for many people right now, you are going to read your number, you will notice that, how is my life like this and my number is like this? Because there's no consciousness. Because when there is no consciousness, you know what you're going to have? challenging expression, imposter expression, second class version of who you are meant to be. Second class, thank you so much, lady. Shrinking so that other people can be comfortable around you. You're going to start, oh, let me not show myself too much, because there is no consciousness. And when there is no consciousness, there is no confidence. So you are going to be showing imposter syndrome. Second class version of who you are meant to be. Consciousness is the ability to perceive. Listen to this, please. The ability to perceive, right? To recognize, right? And to interpret patterns and meanings of events taking place within you and the world. You can perceive, you can recognize, you can interpret patterns and meanings of events taking place within you, and that's the consciousness taking place within you and the world. Taking place. So you can be in your house and in your estate, you are conscious of things that are happening. If something strange is about to happen, you are going to feel it. Right? You're going to feel it. That's what consciousness is. So when you have that, you're going to have energetic alignment. Because that is what makes you gain mastery of energy transactions, right? So you understand when you meet a person, I met somebody in Lagos, when they unlock Lagos, and in 2 minutes, based on the energy I felt around them, 2 minutes, I can tell you a lot about this person, because there is consciousness. Consciousness will produce energetic alignment. Lack of consciousness will produce challenging expression. So you have a person who can command millions of naira, but they are begging people. You have a lady who, based on what she has inside her, she's meant to be the boss, but she's opening this thing for men because she doesn't know who she is. She doesn't have the ability to perceive, recognize, and interpret patterns and meanings of events taking place within her and the world. Because we have seen ladies in this same country who didn't have to sleep with anybody, right? To gain and attain the level where they are, because they have consciousness, right? If they date you as a man, you are going to become a stepping stone, because she knows what she is doing. She won't let you use her for anything. You won't use her. You are going to transact energy with her. So you are dating her, you will be transacting. So there's nothing like, oh, it broke my heart, I'm finished. Oh, because there is people go out of relationship broken, hurt, scattered, because they don't understand energy transaction. When there is no consciousness, you can never understand energy transaction. It's impossible. Because there is no consciousness. You are the one they are going to be using to shine. They want to always have you around them. And to you, they are good because they are giving you chicken chains. But you don't know that by yourself, what the capacity you have in you, you can produce times 1 million of what they are giving you. By yourself, you are self-sufficient. When you understand energetic consciousness, you have energetic alignment, and you know that you are self-sufficient. You don't know you are self-sufficient because you don't have consciousness. You don't have consciousness. You know, somebody wanted to introduce me to the first time I met this senator, and then the person that was introducing me, the guy was like, bro, please, when you get there, I said, don't tell me about how to behave when I get there. Don't tell me how to behave. You should know me better than that. And you are telling me how to behave when I meet the senator. I have met, when you say Arab money, people who occupy positions in rich Arab countries. I have met them, I have sat down with them to eat with them. So don't tell me how to relate with the Nigerian senator. Because I have consciousness. I am self-sufficient. I know how to behave when I am with those kind of people. Because there is consciousness. Thank Thank you. A lot of people don't have consciousness. This is why they jump into a relationship, and when they are living heartbroken. Listen, let me tell you the truth. When you have consciousness and you are in a relationship, you will not leave that relationship broken. If it does not work, you are living better than you entered it because you have consciousness. You are not a victim of life. Because you can't be used. You exchange, you transact energies with everybody that you meet. Consciousness will produce energetic alignment. Lack of consciousness will produce challenging expression. They are the ones who are master number 22, but they are not building anything in life. Master number 33, citadel of knowledge, but only in their head. Life full of nothing. Challenging expression. That's what it is. Challenging expression. They are the number 9, not dominating nothing. They are the number 1s, lack of confidence, zero confidence, insecure as like a mother. That's it. The reason, because see, nature abhors vacuum. You are either this or that. You cannot be in the middle. So you are either vibrating the authentic frequency of your number, right? Or you are an imposter. It's either of the two. You can't be in the middle. What is the definition of the middle? It's nothing. Nature abhors vacuum. There are no space, emptiness in nature. There is space and matter, but there is no emptiness. So you must be something. So if you are not energetically aligned, then you are going to be an imposter. And there are many imposters all over the place. Talented people, but nothing to show for it. I know someone, a guy who, this guy's depths, when you sit down with him and he speaks to you about esoteric knowledge, you are like, what kind of depth of knowledge is this? He is one person that whenever I want to see him, I know that today I'm going to learn something. His depths of knowledge. This is not just a TikTok session. This is a master class. So it's not one of those, it's not a TikTok session. We are doing it on TikTok, but this is a master class. So you see how I'm passionate about it. Yes. This guy's depth, when this guy sits down with some of the things that me and him will talk about, I'm like, this guy knows this thing. And his explanation, his choice of words. And I always tell him, but you need to go and set your own stage. You shouldn't be telling few people around you this. The world needs to hear what you are saying. Tell him, the world needs to hear what you are saying. And he tells me, yes, he's planning something. He's planning something. Who are these people sending me game? He's working on something. Somebody is saying he wants to play game with me. He's planning, by December, I'm going to start something. They say, okay, so what is the plan that you have? This guy is a master number 33. And he has a master number 22 as his day of birth. So he carries master number 22 day of birth, the master builder. He carries a master number 33 as his life path. But building nothing, doing nothing. And I was trying to help him and I said, so what is the plan? You know what he does? He comes up with complicated strategy that will not make him do anything. So he has an idea to do something, but his strategy to execute that idea are unreasonable strategy. All the biggest ideas that will make him give up on what he wants to do. So you see, challenging expression is the reason many people are where they are. Period. That's it. It's where they are. That's why they are. That's why they feel stuck where they are, because this is challenging expression. And esoteric knowledge gives you the opportunity to examine yourself and then begin to take the tools that you need to use to navigate your life path. It turns you to your own prophets, right? You become your own prophet. We have talked about the 4 different systems of calculation in numerology. The Pythagorean system, the Tamil system, the Kabbalah system, and the Chaldean system. We'll go straight to the Pythagorean system. Now, let's do some astronumerology analysis. You also know numerology is superior to astrology because numerology is more universal, right? And it deals more, you can't see the planets directly. Although, based on sacred geometry, the planet is in you, right? All the planets are in you. But then, if there is something you can look to your left right now, you see it is numbers. So numbers is more not just universal but also personal. So numerology is superior to astrology. But you must understand when to juxtapose, when to improvise. And this is why your astrological sign, your planets, your element, they're also very important. And this is something you can check online. So we don't even have to go there, right? That's astronumerology. So now let's go to the personal numerology, beginning with your life path number, right? We're going to start with your life path number, guys. Sorry, with day of birth number. So the first number in your 5 most important numbers. Now look at the board now. What you are seeing here is called Pythagorean system. Numbers are the language of the universe. Numbers are the foundation of everything. Everything is identifiable by numbers. Numbers are energy fields, they vibrate a frequency. Right? So what you are seeing here is the Pythagorean system. So let's go to the first number on your most important number, which is your day of birth number. Which is the day you were born, right? It means a lot of things, guys. It is the day you were born. The day you were born. Now, the first thing you must understand about this is, it is the definition of your identity. It answers the question of who are you? At the potential level, who are you? One of the questions that the world is struggling to ask when you have identity crisis, existential crisis, because people don't know who they are. They don't just know who they are. People are finding their identity in different things. Ignorant parenting, sometimes for a lot of people, they have to go and look for their identity in drug addiction, in promiscuity, in crime, because they don't know who they are. And just by studying numbers, you can discover who you are at the potential level. Your day of birth number reveals your identity. Who are you? Your energy at the potential level. That's what your day of birth number does. It also reveals to you your soul contract. Everything recycles after its kind. You are a reincarnate. You reincarnated in this existence. And you came here with a contract. The people you are going to meet, the people you are, the kind of people that you can marry. In the Yoruba spirituality, there's something called Akosejaye. When a child is born, they do your Akosejaye. They will make the Ifa, the Odu, and they know the things you are meant to do, the kind of career you should choose, the places where you should live. Are you the kind of person that should relocate from Nigeria abroad at a certain time? They know all those things about you because it is in your soul contract, and you came here with your soul contract. You are the central processing unit of ancestral data and information. So you actually came here with those data and informations. So what numerology does is it begins to activate them in you, right? Because for instance, if you have a door that is programmed on your fingerprint, then you must press your finger on it, it activates and the door opens. That's exactly what numerology does. The data and the informations are in you, but your consciousness of numbers is what activates those things that are in you, right? Your soul contract. It helps you to build your pyramid of relationship so you don't end up with one chance. Many people, see, these days you watch all those pop the balloon. Pop the balloon. How many people here watch all those pop the balloon matchmaking? If you watch it here, type it in the word. You pop the balloon. Many people, they line up guys or girls and they say, you pop the balloon. And people enter those places. Let me tell you, I told you at the beginning, you should know what is best for you. You are meant to know when you are connected to source. And you see some people in their 30s, men and women, they enter the room of pop the balloon and they pop the balloon of somebody. And they ask them, why did you pop this person's balloon? She said, I don't like the color of his shoes. And this one is a fool. In 2024, you are over 30. You are rejecting somebody because of the color of their shoes. Do you know that you don't have sense? Because of the color of their shoes. I've heard the stupidest things on that pop the balloon. 30 plus. I don't like the shirt he's wearing. Stupid reasons. Because they don't understand. They are no more. See, their soul has gone into remission. Their soul is in a state of apathy and lethargy. So they are not functioning from their soul. So even when they see the person that is meant to be their partner, they are looking at the color of shoe. I don't like the color of his shoe. I don't like his swag. Why is he wearing native? He's not tall. I want my man to be like this. I want my woman to be like this. My woman should have hourglass shape like this. Let me not talk this. Because see, that this is the reason why people don't even understand how to relate with the pyramid of relationship in their soul contract. Everybody that I meet, if I connect with you, I'm beginning to think this person must have this particular number. There's a reason why I connect with this person. So I'm not connecting with you, based on feelings or based on what you are wearing, what you are not wearing. No. When you watch that show, you will know how delusional and stupid people are when it comes to choosing a life partner. Because they don't understand this knowledge. They don't understand this knowledge. And listen, do you know why I said this? I said, so the ambulance is here. He has fallen off the. Please don't fall off the chair. Don't fall off the chair, please. I have, I always told people this. Meeting your partner is not rocket science. Meeting a genuine partner is not rocket science. When you understand this knowledge, that your soul, you are meant to function from your soul, not from what you are wearing. Thank you. You are not meant to function from what you are. You are meant to function from your microcosmic universe. What is inside you? Your soul is the headquarters of your human institution. That's where you are meant to. And when you function from the headquarters of your human institution, all the parastatals of that institution, the three arms of government, their systems are working and effective. So when you meet a person, in 5 minutes you already feel your energy. They vibrate a frequency you can connect and say, I can interpret this frequency. You must define the presence of a person. In 5 minutes, define the presence of a person. Because there are people in your life right now who they can define the meaning of your presence. And you don't even know, they have already defined the meaning of your presence. So they already placed you somewhere on their pyramid. Then, okay, this person, based on the definition of their frequency, they are outside my pyramid, not even inside. So no matter how beautiful this girl is, the only thing she owes me is 50,000 naira. I can never give her more than that. because he has defined the frequency of your presence, and he has realized that in spite of all your beauty, you are not worth more than 50,000 naira based on that frequency, because that's where you have put yourself. So you are wondering, how can I be this beautiful? I know girls who are meeting guys that are supporting them, but me, why are they not doing this one? Because they have defined the frequency of your presence, and they know that they just need to give you 50,000 or 100,000 naira. That's it. And another girl that is not as fine as you comes to them, and they give her 100 million. They set her up, and you are wondering, what is going on? You don't understand your soul contract. You are not living from your soul. Your soul is the headquarters of your human institution, guys. One of the ways to actually live in peace with people is to understand yourself at the soul level. Except I don't want to have anything to do with you. If I want to relate with you, I will relate with you. Ask the people who are around me. We can go to a new place. I haven't seen you before. I will start up a conversation with you, and people will think that I've known you for 5 years. Except I don't really like you, and I don't want to connect with you. Because in my soul contract, I am functioning from there. I am functioning from there. If you are not, your problem will be like spiritual issue. But the real problem is a soul problem, not a spiritual issue. It's a spiritual, it's a soul process, it's a soul problem. And when you talk about this, is why, see, you know why your day of birth number is important? See, soul ties. When people ask me, well, how do I know who to sleep with, who to not sleep with? Well, you must first master how to live from your soul. Because your soul will activate sensation in your body. Because your body is the flesh of your soul, right? Your voice, your vocal cord is the audible vibrational frequency of your soul. Your soul is the headquarters, but your body, your sense organs, they are the instruments that express the activities of your soul in the human realm. Oh, come on, guys. So when you meet a person, you can easily tell if it's like this one. This one has slept with like 25 Yahoo boys. They have used some part of her. I don't want to get myself involved in that. You pick and choose. Let me be real with you this night. Because a lot of people, they want to come and be telling people, how can I be telling people who are 30 years old and they are not married that don't sleep with anybody? Me, I don't tell people that one. No. I am going to give you something you will do that if you have to do it, you're not going to have problem in your life. Don't do it. Whether I say don't do it or not, you're going to do it. So leave that thing. Well, you must gain mastery. You must be an energy master. Right? And you cannot be that if your soul is in a state of passiveness. Your soul cannot even recognize your voice. It is only the voices of Eneche Oyedepo. And the Oyedepo's voice and Chris' voice, they are alien to your soul. Whatever you hear from them is meant to go to your mind. Right? It's meant to do something to your mind. Receive it, process it. But it is only your soul that is meant to guide everything that you do. It is the function and quality of your soul that lets you know this guy, don't sleep with him. But when your soul is in a state of apathy and lethargy, your body controls your soul. Your soul is meant to control your body. You know, they say the spirit is willing, but the flesh is not. What they are referring to in that context is the soul, not the spirit. Because the spirit is just there, waiting to receive signal from the soul. Your spirit is what is connected to the divine spark, to divinity. Always just waiting to receive signal from the soul. The moment it receives a good signal, it goes into action. So I'm addressing this because one of the commonest questions I've heard is, who do I sleep with? No, it's in your day of birth number. When you connect with that number and you begin to radiate and vibrate it, and you understand it, what happens to you is that you begin to feel and know who you should relate with, because that's where your soul contract is. That's how your soul contract is. You build yourself to that point where even if this thing is like this person, I'm not meant to do it to this person. For a lot of people, if they're not meant to do it to somebody, this thing will not even stand. If it's a woman, she will not even be wet or anything. Like that. We're all adults here. Me, I don't know how to pretend. That's in your day of birth number. Another thing you find here is this is one of your ruling numbers. Your sun sign. Because listen, your day of birth number reveals to you the movement of the sun. Show me your day of birth number reveals to you the movement of the sun when you were born. And this is why for a lot of people, you are entering a season this year. It's like the last chance this year for people to activate and get the best of this year. From July 26 or 27 to August 12, the Lion's Gate portal is going to open. It is the sun will enter the house of Leo. Do you know what that means? It simply means that there will be an activation. In this earth realm, the sun plays an important role. Why does your Bible tell you that the sun shall not smite you by day nor the moon by night? That is numerology and astrology speaking to you in the Bible. Right? And you are entering that place. Your day of birth number is your ruling number. You must know how to integrate that number, especially during this season. Because the sun, this is the best time to manifest, guys. We are entering the Leo season, not because it's my season. Generally, universally, you are entering the Leo season. Astrologers will tell you that there's going to be a change in the cosmic universe, in the cosmic system from July 26 to August 12, especially on the 8th of August. On the 8th of August. Oh, come on, man, guys. That's why we're having a conference. Our International Conscious Conference is starting on the 8th of August. We're going to announce it. Your real number. Now, guys, how do you know your day of birth number? It is the day you were born. Simple as ABC. The day you were born. If you want to know the definition of every day that you were born, if you were born on the 1st, it has a meaning. On the 2nd, on the 3rd, on the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, on the 10th means that it is 1 because we deal only with single digits. But if it is on the 11th, that is a master number. On the 22nd is a master number. There is no master number 33 in your day of birth. There is no master number 33 in your day of birth. So somebody send me now the day you were born, just the day. Someone said, please use 8. Okay. So if you were born on the 8th of the month, it means that your day of birth number is 8. And that's why without consciousness, you're going to struggle in life. And that's the fact. You are born on the 8th. Without consciousness, you are going to struggle in life. If there is a number that manifests challenging expression, if they don't have consciousness, it's number 8. Your life will be directly opposite all the qualities of 8 if you don't have consciousness. Struggle, calamity, poverty. So come on. You are only going to be worried about material things. You won't have them. But when there is consciousness as a number 8 day of birth number, at the potential level, guess what? You're going to manifest abundance easily because 8 is the number of abundance. So it's August 12. That's my birthday meet. 8 is the number of material abundance. Now let's go further to your life path number. Let's go to your life path number. Come on, if you want to know more about it, you need to get my book. Click the link in the bio, send the DM, you can get the hard copy or the ebook. And then if you want to know it at another level, then you need to subscribe to the 18 days manifestation marathon video lectures. It is the pinned video on my profile, which that is another level of my lectures. So 23 videos, another 18 videos for business, numerology, and all that. So if you want to know more about this, I won't be able to just answer everybody sending their date. So just get the book or subscribe to the 18 Days Manifestation Marathon video lectures. Now let's go to the life path number. The second number on your 5 most important numbers is your life path number. What does your life path number say? It reveals your purpose. Why are you here? Why are you here? Guys, listen, the reason why you should be part of today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday is because the things I'm saying now, I won't repeat them on Sunday. Sunday is not, one day is not enough. I will not repeat them on Sunday. So that's why you should be part of it today, tomorrow, So that's the whole idea. Can I get some water, please? Your life path number is your major ruling number because it is the addition of your day of birth, your month of birth, and your year of birth. Your day of birth, your month of birth. Tolani, just get the book. Click the link in the bio and just get the book. Or subscribe to the 18 Days Manifestation Marathon video lectures. That is the advanced dimension to this. Your life path number is calculated with your day of birth, your month of birth, and then your year of what? Your year of birth. Your day of birth, your month of birth, and your year of birth. So the addition is what gives you your life path. Your life path is your ruling number. And this is why when they want to do charts for your relationship, for your business, for your career, they use your life path number because it is your life purpose. When you want to calculate your pinnacle cycles, the different stages that you go through in your life, they use your life path number. Right? To know this better, click the link in the bio and get the book. Now, I want someone here to give me their day of birth, their month of birth, and their year of birth number. Let's do that. 29/4/1989. 29/4/1989. So we're going to calculate this person's life path number. We're going to calculate this person's life path number. Their day of birth is 29, which is master number 11. 2 plus 9 is 11. So this person, as the day of birth, it is a master number 11. So you see now you know your day of birth number is a master number 11. Now, if we want to calculate their life path number, this is how we do it. 2 plus 9, 11. 11 plus 4, 15. 15 plus 1, 16. 16 plus 9. 16 plus 9. 25. 25 plus 8. 33 plus 9. 33 plus 9. 42. So you must add it up and make it a single digit, except it is a master number 11, 22, or 33. You don't add those ones up to a single digit. So based on this person's day of birth, month of birth, and year of birth, the total number is 42. 4 plus 2, 6. So your life path number is 6. What does it mean to have a life path number 6? It means that you came here to nurture. You are a nurturer. You are concerned for the people around you. Whatever you do, in whatever field that you are in right now, you notice that you are the one that is concerned about the welfare of everybody in the organization or in the group. You are always concerned about people's welfare. Usually doesn't end well in most cases because they can't balance it. People use you and drain you completely. To understand that better, get the book because I want to make sure I rush through everything tonight. To understand that better, get the book. That's your life path number. Now let's go to these first two numbers I have calculated, your day of birth number and your life path number. They are your ruling numbers, right? Now we are moving to your name numerology. We use your numbers for this. You cannot change your day of birth or your life path number, because based on the concept of reincarnation, you chose this date. Your parents didn't choose it for you. You chose the date, the month, the year, the time that you were born by yourself, because you came here to learn a lesson. You are reincarnating for the purpose of learning lessons and becoming the most authentic version of yourself. Right? So we move to your name numerology. Let me quickly say something about this name numerology. If you want to know more about all this, please click the link in the bio. Now, between today and Sunday, we're going to do a promo now. Between today and Sunday, the ebook is 4,200 naira. We are bringing it down from 8,700 to 4,200. Ebro, please note, if you want to get the ebook between today and Sunday, only 4,200. It is 8,700, but we're making it 4,200. If you want to get the hard copy, it is currently 13,200, but now it is 9,600. Just between today and Sunday. Between today and Sunday. It ends on Sunday. Ebook 4,200. Hard copy 9,600. Send a DM right now. Update it in the store. Just between today and Sunday. Send a DM or click the link in the bio. So between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After Sunday, we're taking it back to the official price. We're taking it to the official price. Now let's go to your name. Your name is your means of expression. It is with your name that you are identified as a person in this earth realm. Right? Nobody sees you and calls you 12th of August. Come here. Everybody sending. Nobody will see you now and tell you 1st of January 1985. Come. I want to see you. Nobody calls you that. You are called by your name, right? So you see, there is a system that governs the universe, right? And the major problem a lot of people have right now is the problem of expression. That 10-year-old girl drew an art, and her father asked her what is the story, and she said, see a lot of people here. They have talent, but they don't know how to use their talent. Expression is the problem many people are going through. Depression is the opposite of expression. Depression, because see, you know what expression is? Etymology of word, external. You are externalizing the activities inside you. You are externalizing what is going on inside you. So when you cannot externalize what is going on inside you, then you go into depression. That's what it is. Depression. You want to get the book? Click the link in the bio or send a message to the DM. To the TikTok DM. Don't send a message to the 07080. Send a message to the TikTok DM and somebody will reply to you. So many people right here, right now, you have depression. And you think it is a spiritual problem. No, it is a soul problem. You are not expressing yourself properly. So you are in depression. That's what's going on. Depression. Depression is the opposite of expression. Some people are in the comment section, they are saying I need. Luminate. Luminate, please. Respond to people who are saying they read the book in the comment section. Depression is the opposite of expression. That's what it is, guys, man. This is why your name numerology is very important. It is your means of expression. It is your means in your microcosmic universe. The universe that you are in control of. You are not in control of Nigeria economy, I hope you know that. But you are in control of your personal economy. In the economy that you are in control of, In the microcosmic universe that you are in control of, the most powerful name in that universe is your name. The most powerful name in your universe is your name, not anybody's name. I don't care whatever anybody says. Because you were given that name as a means of expression, as a means of recognition. So that is how you are recognized in the earth realm. That's how you are recognized in the earth realm. So when they call your name, you answer. When they want to do something on you in the coven or wherever, it is your name that they call. They don't call your date of birth. They don't call the name of Jesus. They call your name. So in your microcosmic universe, the most powerful name in that universe is your name. So a lot of people don't even know how to power their name. They don't know how to power their name. I want you to say to yourself right now, there is power in my name. There is power in Femi Jubal. Femi Jubal carries an energetic, powerful frequency. That name is vibrating a frequency that it can break through rocks like water. That name can bring down mountains and raise valleys, and that name can scatter, can break obstacles and oppositions. There is power in my name. In my microcosm, I don't need any other name to command results in my life. There's power in my name. A lot of people, you don't see. You know why a lot of people change their name? Because they don't like the way they are expressing their purpose and their identity. That's why many people change their name, because I don't like the way I feel about myself. It's because your expression is not compatible with you. Maybe when they gave you the name, the person that gave the name drank Alomobitas. Or the person, something is wrong with the person's head when they give you the name. So you just feel that is your expression that you are meant to address, not your life path, because you can't change your life path, not your identity, you can't change your identity, but you can change how you express your life path and your name and your identity. Right? There is power in my name. There's power in my name. So you power your name. You breathe on your name. You breathe on your name. Because your name, it can transform your life. Your name can transform your life. You are meant to feed your name. Feed your name with power. Feed your name with the right emotions. And you are meant to perform rituals on your name. There is power in your name. Come on now. There is power in your name. Femi Jubal. The syllables of my name. Let me give you one of the things I speak on my name. The syllables of my name murmur like the middle. Everybody loves my name. The syllables of my name murmur like the middle. Everybody loves my name. If you are a business person, you are meant to breathe on your business name. The syllables of my brand murmur like the middle. Everybody loves my brand, because this is the beauty of brand right now. Nobody knows your company. Nobody gives a hoot about your company, but your brand. The syllables of your brand name murmurs like the middle. Everybody wants to buy into my brand, into my product and my service. They are rushing from different left, right, center, because my brand carries within itself divine energy that can transform a person's life. If you buy my books, you will never remain the same. If you subscribe to the 18 days manifestation marathon video lectures, you are going to be catapulted into another realm of magnificent divinity. There is power in my name. That's what it is. I don't need any external name. It is my name in my macro. It is my name that I use to command results for my life. That's my means of expression in the realm, earth realm. There's power in my name. So we are moving to your name numerology now. Because it is your name numerology that reveals the other three important numbers to you, which is your destiny number, your soul urge number, and your personality number. Are you ready for that? your destiny number, your soul urge number, and your person. You know, a lot of numerology they don't explain these things to you like this. Hey, life path number. Hey, my life path number is master number 11. I'm better than everybody. I'm the best thing after sliced bread. Master number 11. Hey. Oh, I'm master number 33. I'm the best thing. I know more than everybody in the whole world. If you give us 5K there, bros, let me call you back later. No, it's the truth. It's more than that, guys. That's why they will never take their time to explain to you. They'll just be telling you, oh, I am life part 8. The video is life part 8. But the video did not invite you to his wedding. The video invited everybody but you, and you are life part 8. Because understanding is key. Understanding is, it's not just about information and knowledge. Understanding is key. And that's why I take my time to explain things, because understanding is when you understand that you are able to manifest. Because now there is wisdom, the correct application of the knowledge that you understand. Now, destiny number. Your day of birth is who are you, your identity. Your life path number is your life purpose. What is your life about? Your destiny number is how do I maximize? How do I maximize and integrate my purpose and identity to the best of my ability? How do I express? This is why they refer to destiny number as your expression number, right? Because no matter how beautiful your life path and your day of birth number is, if you are not expressing them correctly, nothing. You just join all those gang of MLM, focusing on negativity because you are not expressing, so you just give up. I beg you, all these numbers, leave them, because your focus now is meant to be on how do I express my master number 22. And this is why it is calculated with your name. Rookie, what do you want me to repeat, Rookie? Your destiny number is your expression number, and it is calculated with your name, because your name is your means of expression. Is your means of expression. If you're not producing results, it is because the expression is not right. You are not expressing your potentials properly. Because now, your day of birth number is potential energy. Your life path is semi-kinetic energy. The real kinetic energy is your destiny expression, because that's where you begin to activate the energy. That's where you begin to activate the energy that is in you. It is in your destiny expression that you deal with your shadow self. In the 18 days manifestation marathon, I spoke extensively. There's about 4 or 5 videos on shadow. The reason many people you are not advancing in life is because of your shadow. And that's why you need to subscribe to the 18 days manifestation marathon video lectures. That program is worth 2 million naira, but we have brought it down to 240,000. 23 videos, another 18 videos. You're going to get a lot of free extras, 45 minutes accountability session with me, because I am preparing all my private sessions between now and December. So that's what you get from that. So it is in your destiny expression that you are able to deal with your shadow. The darkness in you. Thank you so much, Nick Fisher. The darkness in you that is hindering you from advancing and becoming the most authentic version of yourself. It is your expression that helps you to express yourself better, authentically, the way you are meant to be, guys. And how do you calculate that? It's calculated with the name on your birth, all the names on your birth certificate. So somebody here, send us all the names on your birth certificate. All the names on your birth certificate. Let's use somebody's name to calculate that. Tijani Sekinat Abidemi. Tijani, look at this now. Tijani Sekinat. This woman is lucky, Abidemi, because I'm going to use your name for every other number. Tijani Sekinat Abidemi. This is every name, including your last name, on your birth certificate. Surname must be included. So, Sekinat, I hope you included your surname. Abidemi, did you include your surname? Great. So let's calculate her destiny number, which is her expression number. T here, Pythagorean system, is 2, right? I is 9. J is 1. A is 1. N is 5. I is 9. S is 1. E is 5. K is 2. I is 9. I is 9. N is 5. A is 1. T is 2. A is 1. B is 2. I is 9. D is 4. E is 5. M is 4. I is 9. So you see all the numbers based on Pythagorean system. So now we have to add all these numbers together. So guys, all of us, let's add these numbers together to make sure there is no mistake or no error. It's very important. 2 plus 9, 11. 12. 13. 18. 19. 20, 25, 27. 27 plus 9. 27 plus 9. 27 plus 9 is 36. Yeah. 36 plus 5. 41. 42. 44. 45. 47. 47 plus 9. 66. 70. 75. 79. 79 plus 9. 88. 88. 8 plus 8. 16. Right? 1 plus 6. 7. What did you get, guys? Any other person did the calculation? What did you get? If you did the calculation, let me know what you got. If you did the calculation, let me know what you got. Fantastic, queen. Number 7. So Abidemi's destiny expression. She is meant to use 7 to express her life path and her day of birth number. So 7 is how to express my why and my who. Right? And this is why some people change their name, because their how is not working for their how, for their who and their why. It's not working for it. Someone said there's a mistake. Someone said it's 78, that there's a mistake. Someone said it's 78, that there's a mistake. Please, let's confirm that, guys. Is there a mistake? How did we get 7, please? I was calculating mine. 2 plus 9. That's 11, right? 11 plus 1, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. 13 plus 5, 18. 18 plus 1, 19. 19 plus 1, 20. 20 plus 5, 25. plus 2, 27. 27 plus 9. 27 plus 9, guys. 36 plus 5. 41 plus 1, 42 plus 2, 44 plus 1, 45 plus 2, 47 plus 9, 56 plus 4, 60 plus 5, 65 plus 4, 69 plus 9, 78. So we made a mistake. So thank you so much, guys. Please clap for yourselves. Thank you so much. This is why it's very important to not make any mistake. So you don't go and give somebody an information that. So 78, 7 plus 8. 15, 1 plus 5. 6. So you see that now? So it's not 7. So our expression number is 6. So whatever our life path, fantastic. People say they have paid for the ebook. So whatever our life path or our day of birth number is, she is meant to Someone said it's not correct yet. Why is it not correct yet, please? You said it's 78. They said there's still a mistake. Tijani ends with 9. How? Tijani ends with 9. Oh! Tijani ends with 9. Wow, you guys are really, really paying attention. Wow, they are really paying attention. So it means that instead of 1 here now, we must add 8 to this. So 78 plus 8. That's what it means, right? 78 plus 8. 78 plus 8 is 86. 8 plus 6. 14. Right? 1 plus 4, 5. Is it correct now? Yes. Wow. Shout out to you guys, honestly. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. So Abidemi, so her expression number is 5. So what does it mean to have an expression number of 5? It means that whatever your life path and your day of birth number is, you are meant to be adventurous and take risk. That's how you express your life purpose and your identity. You are meant to be a risk taker. You are meant to be a jolly good fellow. You are meant to be a people person. You are meant to express whatever number your life path and your day of birth is. You are meant to express it using the energy of 5, which is the energy of adventure and adaptability to change. People-oriented number. That's what you are meant to do. That's what you are meant to do. So Abidemi, you are lucky. We're going to use, or what should we do now? Okay, now let's use someone else. This is how to do it. If you want to know more about this, get the book or subscribe to the 18 days manifestation marathon video lectures. That one is an advanced level. That is going to blow your mind. That's about 30 something videos. Exclusive advanced lecture. It's more advanced than this one. So someone give us your full names. No, I want to have an Igbo person or an Hausa person. Okay. All the names are just popping up. Rami Dasen. Hey, God. Rami Dasen. Your name is gone again. I can't see it again. I want a name that is not a Yoruba name. I don't want it to look like we're only doing this for only Yoruba. Try. The names are too many, so I can't even pick any of them. Ibro, can you help me pick out one name from these comments? Or are you busy? You're busy. Okay, so don't worry. So Luminate, if you are there, Can you, because the names are just popping. Eh? Wow. Ramidasen. Yeah, Ramidasen. If I spelled it correctly, let me know. Ramidasen. Is it correct? Ramidasen. Ramidasen. Did I spell your name correctly? Look at the board. Ramidasen. Ramiedasen. Okay, fantastic. So now we are moving to your soul urge number. In your name numerology, which is your expression, you have your destiny, which is your expression number, you have your soul urge number, and then you have your personality number. We have done destiny expression number, which is the calculation of all the names on your birth certificate. Now we are moving to your soul urge number. Your soul urge number are the vowels in your name. The significance of this is that the vowels in your name are your breath of life. Someone here said that when you align with the universe, even your breath can speak. Yes, you can pay twice for the master class, no problem. Ibro, please check this comment. 28 karat goals. Please send a message to the DM, to the TikTok DM. Send a message to the TikTok DM. When you design, when you align with the universe, even your breath can speak, guys. So your breath is not just air. It is your essence. It is called the breath of life. It is not just air, it is the breath. And God breathed into man the breath of life, and man became a living soul. So it is your breath that authenticated your soul. God breathed into you his breath, macrocosmic breath, into your microcosmic breath, and you activated. You became a living soul. Your soul urge number. And this is why your soul urge number is connected to your life path number. So you see that now? It's connected to your life path number. Because it is more than just air. It is the activation of your soul. What your soul desire, your heart desire. That's your soul urge number. When you align with the universe, even your breath can speak. Your breath can speak. When you enter a room, people can feel your presence. They know that this is what this person represents. This is what they desire. And people give it to you. There are people right now, your soul urge, your heart desire is corrupt. You are shrinking. So when people meet you, they think you don't need money. They think you don't desire money. They think you don't desire love. They can treat you anyhow because based on the corruption of your soul urge, you are vibing the energy of a person who doesn't deserve more than you have right now. Enix, good evening. Someone said they have paid for the alcohol. No problem, we're going to get back to you, don't worry. Your soul urge number is your heart desire. This is why it is calculated with the vowels in your name. I would encourage you to get my book or subscribe to the 18 Days Manifestation Marathon. The extensive version of everything I'm saying is in that 18 Days Manifestation Marathon video lectures. Some people have paid me 1.52 million for that program at a personal level. Some people have paid me 1 million for it, but we are giving it to you at 240,000 naira. And the book is 4,200 naira between now and Sunday. 4,200 between now and Sunday for e-copy, and hard copy is 9,600 between now and Sunday. That's all. Your soul urge number is calculated with the vowels in your name. Now, when you check the history of different religious, cultural systems and spirituality, you will discover that the names of God are pronounced in the vowel sound. E, O, A, E, Allah, Yahweh, Elohim, Brahma, Rama. You see that now? Ruach, your ruach of life. That's your soul. In Arabic, I think it's ruah. Hasn't been updated. I don't understand. Or hasn't been uploaded. Just don't worry, they're going to get back to you. You need the hard copy. Send the DM. Somebody will attend to you. Click the link in the bio. Somebody will click the link in the bio or send the DM to the TikTok. In Arabic, it is ruhu. So the dominant sound is the vowel sound. So your breath is not just air, it is your essence. It is the vibrational sound frequency of your soul. That's what it is. That's what it is. And it is calculated with the vowels in your name. Now let's go there. Now, Rami Dasan. The vowels in your name are A, which is 1, I, which is 9, E, which is 5, A, which is 1, E, which is 5. And that's it. So these are the vowels in your name. Rami Dasan, are you still there? You can buy it in US dollars. Just click the link in the bio. You can buy it in US dollars. Click the link in the bio. You can also pay for the 18 days manifestation marathon video lectures in the link in the bio. You can use your card from anywhere in the world to pay for that. So Rami Dasan, the vowels in your name are 19515. Let's calculate that together, guys. 1 plus 9, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 1, 16. 16 plus 5, 21. 2 plus 1, 3. So Rami, your soul urge number is 3. Rami, your soul urge number is what? It is 3. What does it mean to have a soul urge number 3? What does it mean to have a soul urge number 3? It simply means that your soul longs for creativity. That's what it means. Your soul longs for creativity. Your soul longs for expression. Your soul longs for authenticity. You want to be at the center stage. You want to communicate. You want to express ideas. You want to communicate your idea. That is what your soul is longing for. Right? That's what your soul is longing for. So, for instance, when you want to improvise that with your life path, so let's assume that your life path number is a master number, is a number 7, for instance. The number of knowledge, number of wisdom, number of introspection. So, with and a soul urge number 3, you are able to communicate the ideas that you have gotten in the place of introspection and spending time alone with yourself. That's why your number is 3. Rami Dasan, are you still there? Rami Dasan said something now. What did he want to say? He said, wow. So you see, he said his life path is 7. I was using 7 as an example. So you see now, so you see the synchronicity happening to you now. So you didn't tell me your life path is 7. I just used it as an example. That is 7, and now it is 7. So you, as a 7 life path, your strength is in introspection. Your strength is in solitude. Your strength is in the place of quiet. When you are alone and you are able to access portals and information and esoteric knowledge, but you also need to communicate, because now your soul wants to communicate that knowledge. Now with an energy of 3, you can easily express and communicate that knowledge. Because if you don't communicate that knowledge, you are going to be depressed. Because the opposite of expression is depression. That's what it is. Now, someone else give us your name. Let's do the personality number. That's the next thing. Your personality number. Which is your persona. This is the definition of your presence. When people see you, the first thing they see is your personality. So give us your name the way it is on your birth certificate. Let's have an Igbo person now. Chai. Dandy Esther Chioma. Yes. Dandy. Did I get it? Dandy Esther Chioma. If it is not correct, let me know. Dandy Esther Chioma. So Dandy Esther Chioma, kindly confirm if the name we have there is correct, the way it is in your birth certificate. Dandy Esther Chioma. Now, the first thing when it comes to Esther's name here is there is a Y in her name. And in English, sometimes Y is a consonant. Other times, Y is a vowel. In this case, Y comes after a consonant. So we must first figure out if Y is a consonant or a vowel in this name. Now, number one thing, Y is considered a vowel when there is no other vowel in the word. Taibek, are you sure? I just want to go by your judgment. Now, there is a vowel. So Y is not a vowel. When you have fry, right? Now, another reason why Y is a vowel is this. When Y is in the middle of a syllable, Y is not in the middle of a syllable here. Dan D is at the end of a syllable. When Y is in the middle of a syllable, it is not in the middle of a syllable. Dan D. Y is a vowel if Y is in the middle of a syllable. It is not in the middle of a syllable. When Y is a vowel because it is at the end of a word. So Y is a vowel. So Tivek is right. So Y is a vowel in this case. And we are calculating your personality number using the consonants in your name. Not the vowels in your name, right? So Y is a vowel here. So it is not a consonant. So the consonants in this name are D4, N5, D4, Y is a vowel, E5, S1, T2, H8, E, no, E is not, E is a vowel, R9, C3, H8, M4, and that's it, guys. You see that? Now, look at this. 4 plus 5, 9. 13 plus 4, 13. 18, 19, 21, 29. 29 plus 9. 38. 38 plus 3. 41. 41 plus 8, 49. 49 plus 4. 49 plus 4 is 53. 5 plus 3 equals 8. Guys, double check. I want to be sure that Guys, please double check that calculation. Let's double check that calculation. First E in Esther is a vowel. Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry. I like the way you guys are paying attention, honestly. So let's do the calculation again. Thank you. Very attentive audience. I love this, I'm telling you. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 4, 13. 14. 16 plus 8. 24. Right? 24 plus 9. 33. 36. 36 plus 8, 44. 44 plus 4, 48. 4 plus 8, 12. 1 plus 2, 3. Guys, quickly help me double check again. Help me double check again. It is 3. Thank you so much, Tyvek. Personality number 3, what does it mean? Same thing. You know, numbers have the same meanings but different expression. Right? So it means that as a personality 3, right? You are vibrating the frequency of a person who is communicative. When people meet you, they see you as someone they can engage in a conversation. You are not boring to hang around. Right? You can communicate. When they see you, they don't have to ask you. They just know that if they strike up a conversation with you, you can engage them in almost any area of life. And you give that, I am creative. So you are the one that they call because your personality gives the personality of a creative person. So when they need a creative solution, they call you. Charming, thank you. That charming thing about you. 3 and 5, they have that about them. That's the personality you're giving. So what are you meant to do now? You're meant to use that as a tool to boost that frequency, to become more of that. Extroverted, thank you so much. You see, you are somebody that is extroverted, not like a 7. You are extroverted. I think we have dealt justice with personal numerology. We're going to continue tomorrow with personal power cycle. Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow you are going to join us for power cycle. You know, this is the weekend of 369 free manifestation and business numerology masterclass. But we started today because one day is not enough to cover everything, guys. We're going to take questions now. Tivek is one of the people that are going to ask questions. But before then, let me quickly tell you about what we are doing so that you can, participate and benefit from this. I have my book, Transform Your Life with Numbers. This is a book that will help you lay the proper foundation in your journey of numerology. A lot of people have told me their testimonies from experience from reading this book. There is the hard copy which was 13,200, but from today till Sunday it is 9,600. But you have to pay for delivery. So send a DM or click the link in the bio. Wow, someone said they got their 5 unique codes tonight. Fantastic. Click the link in the bio to get the book, the hard copy. The soft copy was 8,700, but from tonight till Sunday it is 4,200. Thank you, Tevek. Now, I have a program. There are people here who attended 18 days manifestation marathon. And people requested that we have a repeat of that event, but we decided to make it video lectures. We have put it together. This is the advanced dimension of everything I've taught tonight. From personal numerology to power cycle, to the art and science of manifestation, to your shadow work, shadow self, to the prayer code, name them, a lot of things. 23 videos with exercises, about 20 exercises that will help you to manifest your desire in 3 to 6 to 9 months. And this program is actually worth some 2 million naira. There are people on a personal level that have paid up to that for this program. So, but from tonight till Sunday, with 200,000 naira, you are going to be listed as one of the people that are going to have access to that program. We also added the business numerology masterclass we had in March, 18 videos to this program. You're going to get a free copy of my audio, affirmation audio. You're going to get a free copy of the family numerology lecture, which is about 1 hour 30 minutes, because there is a reason why you are in that family, and there is a reason why you have that number, right? And you can take advantage of it. And then lifetime membership to the Manifest Growth community, and then 45 minutes private session for accountability with me. This program will be released in August, but payments are started already. It's going to end on the 31st. So if you want to participate in this, you want to be listed for this 18 days manifestation marathon video lectures, click the link in the bio or send a DM to us. Now let's take questions. TVEC, go ahead please. Let's have TVEC. Send the request and then I'll accept it, and then you can ask your questions. What an amazing night, guys. What an amazing night. Tomorrow is even going to be more powerful than this, because tomorrow is power cycle, right? Even if you have attended any of my power cycle master classes, you still need to attend it tomorrow, because we are taking it to another dimension tomorrow. Yeah, time, go ahead, please.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much for today's
Go ahead.
lectures. Can you hear me? Okay. So
we can't seem to hear you.
Really? What's happening?
Time, we can't hear you.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh my God.
Is it your mic or mine? Because we can't hear you.
Hello?
Maybe you can hear her, but I can't hear her.
Hello?
You can hear her. I can't hear her. What's going on? No, it is TVEC that we cannot hear. Can you hear her too? I can't hear her. Okay, I think you should go down and come up again, so maybe then I can hear you. I can't hear. Okay. Okay. So now let me accept her again.
Hello?
I still cannot hear you.
Oh.
Wow. Is this network? I can't seem to hear her.
Hello?
But can you guys hear me? You said you can hear her, but I can't hear her.
How do I ask my question?
Is it from my end? They said she is clear from there, but I can't hear her. I can't hear you from my end.
Okay, maybe let someone else come up, then I'll
hear
come back.
You both, but I cannot hear her. What's going on? I'm not. It's from my end. Okay, now let's try it again. Let's try this again, and okay, let's try someone else and see if we'll be able to hear that person.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, they can hear. I can hear this person.
Okay,
Brown sugar, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I have nothing to say. I'm just trying to do the mic testing.
Brown sugar, go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Brown sugar, go ahead, because I can't hear you.
I'm talking.
Okay, go ahead, please. I can hear you now.
Okay, actually, I just joined live, so I have nothing to say. I'm just trying to like test the whole mic issue.
Mm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I said I just joined live. I just joined the program, and I have nothing to say. I'm just trying to like help you test the mic
Oh, thank you very
because
much. Thank you very much. She said she's just helping to test the mic because I can hear you.
oh
Is
great.
there any
All right.
interference in the? Oh, I know what happened. This is what happened. My Bluetooth was on. Okay, thank you so much. Tivek, you can come back because I'll be able to hear you now. Thank you, Brown Sugar. Go ahead, please.
Oh, what a luck.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon. In fact, I'm connecting from South Africa. All I want to say, I just want to say thank you so much for the information. It is really amazing. It's breathtaking. So I'm just looking forward to continue joining your lives, and hopefully I will be joining your programs.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
because I'm more interested in numerology. I know nothing, but I just feel so connected to it because I've really discovered that I know nothing about myself. I just need to find myself in the process.
You will find yourself. Definitely. Definitely.
Hmm.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. Let's have Tyrek now. I think we can hear her now, definitely. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for today's lessons. It was very inspiring. Okay, my question goes like this. I want to know why my expression number and my soul urge number is actually the same. Why is it like that? The personality number is different, but the destiny expression number and the soul urge number is the same number. So I want to know what it means.
Now, the beauty of that is whenever you have same number as your three unique birth codes are your day of birth, your life path, and your destiny number.
Okay.
You have five most important numbers, but there are three unique birth codes, which are your day of birth, life path, and your expression number. Now, if any of your soul urge or personality number is same as that, as any of your three unique birth codes, you are actually experiencing a power cycle in your life.
Okay.
What that means is, it's meant to make it easier for you to become your authentic self. It should be easier for you to navigate through life when there is active consciousness. Because then, with your destiny number and your soul urge number the same, it should make expression easier for you. When other people may have to work twice as much as you would work, you would just be natural when it comes to expressing yourself because your soul desires something and that number is the same as your expression. So it becomes very easy.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so then I wanted to ask about, because my personality number is number 9. I want to know what it represents because, like, from what you said today, you said the personality number is what people see when they meet you for the first time. So I just want to know what it means. Yeah.
From what I know about you, you have a lot of that 9 dominance as personality, right?
Yeah.
But you need to be more intentional about it. You need to be more intentional about engraving and stamping your presence, especially on social media
Okay, sir.
and in real
Then,
life. Be more intentional about it.
okay, then one more
Don't,
thing.
don't shrink.
Okay.
Stamp your presence. Be intentional about making your presence known. Be seen and be heard. Let your face be seen. Let your voice be heard.
Okay, sir. One more thing.
That's
The
powerful.
destiny expression number and the soul odd number is 8. So what do you think? It's both 8. So what? I just need to hear something from you.
Expression number and soul lodge number as 8 is more or less. For instance, let's use your any area of your life as an example. You might notice that it takes time for you to get something that doesn't really take as much time for other people to get.
Yeah.
So it takes time for you to be able to grasp, how do I put it, to express. Now you can have ideas. You're the kind of person that you have a lot of ideas, but you are just analyzing, how do I, make this known to people? How do I express it in a way that, so you spend a lot of time troubled thinking about how to express that. Now, because your 8 is an infinite energy that can be quite complicated. Now, it is a number that wants to give the vibe of perfection, right? This vibe of perfection. So what you are meant to do is to go on the other side of your 8, which is the active side of your 8. Start where you are with what you have, because the moment you engage your 8 with what you have and where you are, it is a number of harvest. This, as you sow seed, you are definitely going to harvest that seed. That's one of the ways to cut yourself off from the struggle of 8. But you also know 8, you have to be connected to your soul. You must function from your soul level, not from the material, right?
Yes, sir.
When you function from your soul, you are able to govern the material realm. You're able to govern the material realm. Because 8, when 8 is too materialistic, then they cannot govern the material realm. They must be spiritual for them to govern the material realm.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome today. Thank you so much. Let's take one more question and continue from there tonight. And for the other people who have, there are some questions that if you get the book, you are going to get the answers there. There are some questions that if you get the 18 days manifestation marathon video lectures, the answers are there. So go ahead, Prince Logan.
Good evening, sir. Hello, good evening, sir.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just joining your live for the first time, and thank you for this opportunity to ask this question that have been bothering me for some time now. I don't really know much about myself, but what I can tell and ask this question is, since this year, I've been seeing some kind of numbers. When I want to check time on my phone, I will see numbers like, sometimes when it's 11 sharp, I'll see 111. And when it's 5 sharp, I'll see 17. All those kind of numbers I've been seeing them. And I don't really have any interpretation to it.
Now, the
I have
answer
little knowledge of
this question
who I am right now.
The answer is get my book. You either get the e-copy or you get the hard copy. Now, the e-copy was 8,700, but from tonight till Sunday, it's going to be 4,000.
Yes, I've gotten the book.
You are going to get the answers to these questions in the book. You get the answers to these questions.
Okay.
Thank you so much, brother. So tomorrow we're going to continue from here. The time tomorrow is 8 p.m. We'll continue from here tomorrow at 8 p.m., which is a Friday. And then on Saturday, we'll do 8 p.m. again. And then on Sunday is the grand finale, which is taking place at Novara Central, Wuses on 5, ShopRite, Abuja. Doors will open at 1 p.m. And I'm also going to have my book signing. So if you want to get the book and you want to meet me one-on-one, you want me to sign your book, or you are a participant of the 18 days manifestation marathon, and you have not gotten your book and you are in Abuja, this is the best time for you to come on Sunday. I will sign the book and see you and shake your hands. There are quite a number of people who are flying in from Lagos to Abuja for this event. It will be really great to see you and meet you. Thank you so much, guys. We're going to continue tomorrow at 8 p.m. If you need to know anything about my offers, click the link in the bio or send a DM to the TikTok or to the WhatsApp number in the bio. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Thank you so much and have a great night. Thank you.